fucking here? Oh, this isn't very good, is it? Oh, fuck me, man. Oh, hey, Jesus Christ. Stupid fucking stream. Just took about 1,000,000,000 years to fucking start YouTube. I really gotta shave this shit. Hey, wow, 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 wow. Is it fucking Saturday already? Apparently fucking so. Apparently fucking so. I did not know. I kept forgetting today was Saturday, bro. Very strange. So, forgive me. I need to up myself. I need to up the energy just a tad. Because, like I said, I forgot today was Saturday. And Saturday is the On Cinema Chill stream day with me, Klman, here on the Klman channel. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I looked at my phone. And I looked. And what came up on my recommended was the upcoming Chill on Cinema stream with Klman numero 12, number 12. I had no fucking idea. Completely fucking forgot. Completely forgot. So when I better start streaming now. Hey, but yeah, we're here. It's time. Probably going to be a little baby short one today because we're going to be watching the entirety of On Cinema at the Cinema Lucky Season 7. And we're also going to rush through all 4 episodes of possibly the greatest arc in Decker history, ladies and gentlemen. That is Decker versus Dracula. It's all fucking happening. Pretty crazy stuff. We're just going to fucking throw it all out because right after Season 7 and Decker, we've got the fucking fourth annual already On Cinema Oscar special to watch, which of course we'll watch next week. Alongside maybe Decker Unclassified. I don't know, we'll see how it fucking goes. I don't know. Yeah, we're here, and we're going to watch Lucky Season 7 and Decker vs. Dracula. That's the plan. Isn't that fucking rad? It's all planned out, ready to go, man. Fucking anticipation is fucking killing me. Yeah, Lucky Season 7. It's going to be pretty funny. It's a good one. I enjoy it. But yeah, baby. We're here. It's time. Any video updates? Not really. Editing still going on. About halfway through the video now in terms of the video's length, or halfway through the length of the video. It's going to get a bit longer with post-editing assets and stuff being added in, but I think it's not going to be too much over an hour and 15, probably maybe an hour 20, 25 potential, pushing it a little bit, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, let's just fucking start. If you're new, welcome. Feel free to subscribe to the channel, the Klman channel, if you enjoy what you're seeing, if you enjoy the On Cinema Chill streams, which we do every fucking Saturday. And subscribe to keep up to date on videos and stuff that I do, including Perspective. These button keys are fucked. Perspective, the video essay documentary series where I talk about interesting instances of creative development, including the history of On Cinema, the history of Cinemassacre, which I'm going to redo at some point, and the history of Koji Zombies, which I'm also going to redo at some point. So yeah, tune in to those videos, playlist below. If you want to support the channel and the content and blah blah blah, if you really freaking feel like it, if you're feeling like a generous little soul, if you just have some spare pennies, check out the Streamlabs link, tipping page down below as well. Someone donated a $5 off stream a couple of days ago, which was a wonderful, pleasant, cute little surprise, bro. I was like, damn, I'm not even cooking at the moment, and it's like, damn, very blessed, and I sincerely appreciate that fella who did that. But yes, if you want to do so, you can do so, if you really want to. But yeah, we're just gonna dive in. Music stop. On Cinema timeline up. Scene transition. Watch. Let's see if the career perspective thing pops up. It did, because this is my fucking life apparently. Right, let me turn it up here, and let me turn up my goddamn ears. You can see me talking underneath my fucking microphone to see what I'm doing. Thanks, Windows. Okay, here we go. It's On Cinema, the Cinema Lucky Season 7. We got a whole new intro. Fuck yeah, probably the best intros On Cinema ever done. It's currently the 9th of September 2015. We're really fucking rushing through the years. Goddamn, it's been 4 years since the On Cinema podcast started at this point in time in the timeline, which is pretty nuts. And we've got a review of the Josh Trank film, the who made this again? 20th Century Fox Fantastic Four reboot, which I've never seen. Apparently it's fucking garbage, which I'm not entirely surprised about. And of course, got to review the 2015 Peyton Reed film Ant-Man, which, if you did not know, this was mentioned in the last Oscar special. Peyton Reed was a guest for Greg Turkington's segment on Cinema on Guests. And of course, Greg Turkington stars in this film. He is a character in the film. He's a guy called, I can't remember the name of the guy, Dale. He's a guy called Dale, the manager of Baskin Robbins. And in the canon of On Cinema, Greg Turkington starred in this film. So his acting role in Ant-Man is completely canon to On Cinema. And Tim Heidecker's not very happy about it. So, and like we said, Tim tried to get a role in this film as well. I believe it was a cut scene. He plays Reed Richards' Da. So let's just see how it goes. Let's dive in, bro. It's Lucky Season 7.
I love this movie.
He loves this movie.
I'm Tim Heidecker, and you're watching On
Casino.
Cinema at the Cinema. Quiet on set. It's On Cinema
Money.
at the Cinema with me, your host, Tim Heidecker.
Lucky Season 7. Is he saying it yet? No, not yet. This is so fucking loud in my ears, man.
Hi, everybody. This is Tim Heidecker, the host of On Cinema at
That was fucking deafening. Here we go. We got a bearded Tim Heidecker, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty fucking crazy
the
stuff.
Cinema. Welcome
Looking good.
to the season
Slick
premiere,
hair.
Season 7.
Looking modern.
As we're calling it, Lucky Season 7.
Lucky Season 7.
Lucky Season 7.
Lucky Season
and,
7. Why?
Thank you for joining
Why
us
we call it
again
Lucky
when we
Season
talk
7?
about
Did we ever
movies
explain
and
that?
all sorts of other media, as you'll see
Is it
soon.
just 'cause
My
7's a lucky
guest
number?
today, welcome back to the show, is Greg
Hey.
Turkington here. Who,
Hey, guys.
For coming back
What's
and
going on
being
with that
part of
shirt
the
there?
On Cinema,
What's been happening
legacy.
poster?
I
know it's
didn't
sort of a
think I'd be
legacy.
back this season, so it's kind of a trip to be here.
Yeah.
I don't remember the reason why. Why is that again? That he didn't expect to be back? I can't even remember. Watched last week's stream on the On Cinema Chill Streams playlist. I genuinely can't even remember that.
It's been a little
remember
bit
the
of a
reason why.
wild ride.
I had to put aside our cinema for fans of
Our cinema?
that were wondering when that show was going to debut. We had a deal in place with ABC.
I don't remember. Wow, this is like,
There
what?
were
Have I
some
missed
sticking
something?
points, I have to say, that weren't favorable. So
I am
decided,
so confused.
let's worry about that another year.
It's only been
and
a
let's
week,
get
and I
back
can't
to
remember
On
any of this
Cinema
shit.
So that we can keep those reviews coming.
So if you can't tell what
And
he's
a lot
wearing,
of people
shirt
were
wise,
wondering, I know you were upset.
blurred
A lot of
out
people
for
were
reasons.
upset about the way I handled your collection, and
oh,
we've spoken about it. I feel
yeah. So the last episode, the season finale of last season of Decker, Port of Call, Hawaii, Greg Turkington's VHS collection got destroyed for a second time. Completely for the plot, obviously.
like it's water under the bridge for
Forgot about
us. But some of
Greg's
the
not
viewing
really
audience
still happy
might
about
not
it.
understand.
God almighty.
I believed in my heart that what I was setting aflame was dubs of those movies.
Dubs?
Because I never
It was
in my
dubbing them, to be
million
fair.
years believed that you were not
How
truly
innocent.
dubbing tapes as you were in the scene. So
But they were in video boxes.
Well, we
like I
covered
wouldn't dub it and put it in a new box. It
Honest
doesn't make
mistake.
you
sense.
explained that to me a number of times, and I get it now.
And I get it
And I
now.
apologize to you.
Oh,
I will
bless.
say this much, that at the time when Tim destroyed my collection,
Another
which
forgiveness
is not
special.
a cool thing to do,
Straight
you
up,
wouldn't
completely
go
lame.
into the Louvre
Real
with
jerk.
a flamethrower and destroy all those great paintings.
The
and,
Louvre.
but you did do that with,
Same
I think
thing.
at that time, one of the biggest collections in North America.
No, of course, it was the biggest collection in North
I
America.
was
What do you mean? They can,
upset.
look at all that, all those boxes or tapes, bro. That's the biggest collection in North America. And it's wiped off the face of the earth yet again, ladies and gentlemen. It's a
I'm
real,
over it now.
a
The good
real
news is,
tragedy.
and I can reveal this now to the public for
Go
the
on.
first time. One of the fans of our shows tipped me off
What show?
about a video shop in Victorville, California,
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen.
up in the desert, that decided to discontinue the VHS
Victorville,
format
California.
and rent only DVDs. For the past few years, these tapes
This
have
is
been in
wild, man.
storage.
I
in a
can't believe we're
storage
finally
locker
here.
in Victorville, gathering dust. The owner got tired of paying
Go on.
the fees for
Yeah.
the storage locker
Now
and
they're
turned
yours.
it over to me as
Wow.
a gift.
For
and
free.
Now I own this collection, which is an entire store stock, all genres, all styles,
No way.
all in beautiful condition. I've moved to Victorville,
All those
taken
tapes.
up residence there, and
There
right now I'm
is
currently
Victorville,
sorting
California.
and cataloging this collection.
Apple Valley. That's relevant for later too.
And we're calling it the Victorville Film Archive. And
Ladies and gentlemen, we're finally here. This is a very, very significant part of On Cinema history, the Victorville Film Archive, otherwise known as the VFA. I can't believe the time has finally come for us to witness this glory. So the Victorville Film Archive, as you may have heard, is another... Yeah, okay. Victorville Film Archive is Greg Turkington's little pet project on the side of On Cinema. This is his thing. And obviously one of the major elements of Greg Turkington's life is the preservation of movie history and the collection of VHS tapes, the superior movie format. And now, with these storage units in Victorville, California, we have finally got the Victorville Film Archive, or the VFA. Just basically the name, the official terminology for Greg Turkington's extensive brand new collection of VHS tapes, the largest collection of VHS tapes in North America, the Victorville Film Archive, which will continue to expand its brand into all sorts of different film-centric avenues. It's going to be really fucking exciting. Buckle up, kids. We're finally
if you've
here.
got some time, Tim, you should come out and see it. It's actually probably 5
Victorville
times as big
Film
as
Archive,
my
goddamn.
previous collection, and every single movie that you burned has been replaced in
Excellent.
many cases in
Look at
triplicate.
this.
Almost one of
And
those too good to be
triplicate.
true
Great word.
happy endings, which I'm proud
And
to be a part of.
triplicate, which I'm proud to be a part of.
Quickly, just
You
want to
said
give you guys
fire
an
is
update of
fucking
where
films.
I am with my life.
Oh,
I know
go on,
Greg
please.
doesn't want the show to be all about personalities, but
Well,
people
Greg
do
got
wanna
why?
know.
Come on, Greg
Still,
got to talk about all that
Ayaka's doing
shit.
great.
So
Little Tom Cruise.
Oh, yeah, they
is
got
growing
engaged.
Up, so he's going through sort
And
of those
little
terrible
Tom Cruise is Ty
twos.
Decker Jr.
A little early. Can't put my finger on how many months he is, but
I
he
just know how
is
old his son
just
is.
turning into such a wonderful boy.
A wonderful
I've been
baby
enjoying
boy.
really just expressing myself, my individual talents
May you grow a beard?
through music.
Yes.
Lately, thank you all for supporting Our Values Under
Our
Attack.
Values
from
Under
Becker,
Attack. Yes, this was a track
Hawaii.
they did
My
in
first number one
the last
download,
season. The
uh,
number one download. The last season of Decker, as we've explored already, Tim Heidecker started to dabble in the musical arts with his first single, Our Values Under Attack. He's been doing it a little bit in the Oscar specials with Oscar Fever and Ayaka and all this shit. So he's very much getting into it at this point, and he's continuing to not involve himself with films, which he's been doing for many, many years, but there's more avenues opening up for Tim Heidecker now as he's trying to rocket his way up to stardom, be it through Decker and through music. And as you may learn as we go through the On Cinema timeline, that musical career is only going to expand.
As
This may be the season, I don't know.
It was the number one download.
The number one is in
catalog.
the first download. Okay.
As you know, I've got
All right,
that bug.
Bug.
I got whatever gene that is that make you gifted musically.
Oh,
I
yeah, of
got
course,
it
the music
in-
gift, he's
in
got it.
spades.
In
So
spades.
I'm gonna be
I love when he
probably
says in
the
spades.
next few months working on that almost exclusively.
On your own.
People go, what are you going to do next with Decker? What's happening?
on.
Season 3. I can't wait to see season 3. I mean, people are saying to this to me almost.
Is that
on
a real
constant
beard? I can never
basis. Every
tell.
time I leave the apartment, people are stopping.
Can't tell if
me
it's
on the
been
street,
glued
I get
on.
Pulled over. People are wondering what is the future of Decker.
Where's
3?
the?
Well,
I would
the
do
new
that to
season
Tim
of Decker
Heidecker
is
in the
coming.
streets.
With a big caveat there and a big announcement to make is you, sir, Greg Turkington, will be in charge of the franchise. I've given the keys to the kingdom over to you.
So,
And,
to make
Greg,
up for the
I'm
VHS
excited about
tapes,
it.
Greg
Turkington here
Turkington will be
directing
directing, writing, and producing
the entire affair.
the next
because
season of
I've talked to
Decker,
you
ladies
about
and gentlemen.
this,
Very
I
exciting.
looked at one of my idols, Steven Spielberg, and his ability
is.
to create a universe in something like Jurassic Park or
Jaws.
or Jaws. where
Yep.
he's
I'm
directed
not-
the first.
I fucking swear to God, I've not watched this one yet.
Sometimes
I
the
swear to
second
God.
movies, and
I've
gone
seen it, but
on
I've not watched
and
it,
let
like,
the
recently.
Other people, smaller people,
Yeah, the
sort of
peons.
worker bees go off.
Yeah, the
and
pawns,
direct
if
and
you will.
write and all these things that aren't as important.
Yeah,
And
of
I
course.
thought, well, that's a smart way to do things. Why am I doing all of these things when I should be spending more time with my family?
Yeah, of
Jaws
course.
2 is great.
And Jaws 2 is not as.
What
you know,
just happened to the audio
diminished
there? Just
as
cut?
they go through, although I do like.
I feel the
Jaws
opposite
2.
way.
But I'm excited.
Yeah, this is the first time that Greg's mentioned that Jaws 2 is the superior film in the Jaws franchise. That will come back, believe it or not.
To see your take on it, and
There's so many little film mentions throughout On Cinema that seem insignificant at the time, like the Blondie films or the Oh God films or Jaws 2, that somehow, out of fucking nowhere, continue to appear when you least expect and become recurring jokes.
It's not going to be
Like
that
the Star
different.
Trek saga.
When you
Very
have a good
fucking...
franchise, You want to
Well
stick to
done.
what works. I mean, like with the Bond movies, different
Yeah.
people direct them. You have
He's
different
doing it
people
again.
playing James
Well, that's
Bond.
not going to
but
happen.
No, of
there's a
course not.
consistency
Same
to them.
Decker.
Same
Same
Decker.
Decker, but I'm just saying that, we're going to stick with the exotic locales. We're going to stick with President Davidson. He's not going anywhere, folks.
What about
and,
Special
the
Agent Kent
concepts that
Livingston?
make Decker such a successful series.
I'm so
Good.
excited to see the script and see what you've cooked up because I know
Halfway
you-
done
Let him
now.
cook.
10 episodes written. 10
10
to go.
episodes.
All right. Well, that's all the
10 episodes written, 10 to go. Bro's just basically trying to make a movie.
housekeeping I need to do. Unless you
And there
have
was
anything
only
to
4
add.
episodes of,
great to be back and
the next
reviewing
season,
movies
which
again.
is hilarious.
We didn't have a chance to see the movies coming out this week.
Oh, again, we're 6
What we'd
minutes
like to
in,
do
halfway
is
through
take a
this
look
review.
back at the summer because so many great movies came out this summer. We show up the movies on the screen here that we
Please.
both agreed deserved 5 bags of popcorn.
Oh, they're just gonna fucking bum rush all these films. I'm sure. Terminator. Okay, so basically every single film that came out, I would imagine. Terminator Genesis, pretty good. Sam Andreas, no, Max, The Cobbler, American Sniper, Poltergeist, Paul Blart, Mall Cop 2, Ted 2, Take It Free. I remember that. Black Hat, Pixels, Minions, Fantastic Four, Paper Towns, Mordecai, Southpaw, Vacation, Balls Out, Selfless. Fuck!
We do want to focus on 2
Right.
movies from the summer that have special meaning to us.
Go on.
Ant-Man,
The face.
directed by Peyton Reed.
Peyton Reed, as we
and
know.
stars Paul Rudd,
Mm-hmm.
Greg Turkington, Michael Douglas, Michael Pena. Ant-Man armed with a super suit with the astonishing
Super
ability
suit.
to shrink in scale, but
The
whatever,
first
he
Ant-Man's
turns
pretty
into
good.
an
Whatever.
ant. Doesn't matter.
Turns into an
Burglar-
ant.
Burglar Scott Long.
I like the
must
first Ant-Man
embrace
film.
His hero and it's
They
like,
somehow took a
there's not
very
even a way to summarize that movie.
weird
because it didn't-
concept of a
as movie, it didn't
shrinking
make sense, but,
superhero that
It was
commands
number 1 for
ants
several weeks.
and made
A
it
review?
very
I
well done.
have to recuse myself. You can't wear 2 hats at once. I'm a critic, obviously
Yeah,
a
you're
film
a
expert,
film expert,
also an
buff.
actor now, and I think it
Oh,
would
so
be
that there he is. There's
unfair to
Dale.
the show for me
Respect.
to review my own movie. So I'm going to recuse myself
Recuse?
respectfully.
Well, it's
Fair enough.
very mature.
I thought this movie was a mess. This was.
Whoa! Whoosh!
I'm wondering why.
A mess. Never seen that
The
one yet.
studio decided to even put this one out in terms of why not just can it and just keep
Just
it
can
in the, locked up in a vault.
I fucking
and
love
sort of
this fucking
issue a
petty
statement of which
spitballing
would
shit,
say,
man.
My apologies to those expecting this to come out. It will never be seen because it was.
Oh,
Just,
Greg Turkington
no
was in this film.
disrespect to another film that came out this summer,
Miss.
Trainwreck, which is what this should have been called. It was a disaster. It was one of the worst movies I've ever seen. People go on and on about these Ed Wood movies and
Ed Wood.
other
Love
sort
that
of
guy.
classic bad movies. This kind of falls into that
Tell you why he's
category
up.
for me.
It's so
And,
bad that it's good.
I
Come on.
shame the studios and everybody involved for
I shame the
allowing
studios.
real trash to
God
come out
almighty,
and
man.
deceive the wonderful film-going audience that expects more quality. than
Greg's
that.
face.
Shame on you.
You shouldn't have
and
decided to
shame
duck out.
on every person involved with the film, including the actors, even the small parts. I thought
Even the small parts. Who could he possibly be talking about
were terrible, terribly
that? Dale.
directed, terribly acted. Every member of the
Every
cast
aspect of it was
was
garbage. Junk.
horrible.
Horrible.
And I give it unprecedented 1 bag of popcorn. Way
Whoa.
more than it even deserves. But as you know, there
A
is
singular
no such thing as
bag?
0 bags of popcorn.
Is there not?
There has to be a bag of popcorn. These are movies.
There has to be.
So laws of physics demand at least 1 bag of popcorn.
What is he
but it
fucking
is a
talking about?
sad, lonely bag.
Stop
with
droning
no
on about
salt,
it.
No butter.
No butter,
Many
just
unpopped corn.
Kernels and
at the bottom of
stuff.
the
Yeah,
bag.
yeah, yeah.
Bag of popcorn that is stale.
Just a
Hardly
bag of corn.
able to eat.
Terrible.
It is a horrible, horrible movie. Ant-Man,
It is a
directed
horrible,
by
horrible.
Peyton Reed.
Maybe I don't like.
So that gets 1 bag of popcorn.
Scumbag.
Okay.
Good rate. Good review.
The other movie we want to
Photo?
talk about is
Passionate.
The Fantastic Four, directed by Josh Trank.
We love that guy.
Josh, one of the greats. My captain, Josh Trank.
Oh,
This
my-
one's for you.
Wow. So Josh Trank appears later, and on Cinema the History, on Cinema the History, what the fuck? On Cinema the Cinema, he looks completely different when he's in what he's in the future compared to there. He's got a fucking, that's fucking crazy. His beard changes his face
Fantastic Four,
significantly.
starring Tim Heidecker, Miles Teller,
Tim Heidecker,
Kate
right,
Mara,
yeah, before Miles
Michael
Teller and
B.
stuff.
Jordan, not the basketball player.
Okay.
And 4 young outsiders teleport to an
There's the
alternate
scene, yeah, of
universe,
course.
which alters their physical form in shocking ways.
That's gonna be the only scene that they show. Never
Must
mind.
learn to harness their new abilities and work together to save Earth from a
There it is.
powerful enemy.
Tim?
I give this one 6 bags of popcorn.
Oh wow.
It is a home run.
Unprecedented.
This movie was sort of the quintessential popcorn movie. That's why I give it so many bags.
Best superhero film
Perfectly
ever.
handled by the master himself,
Josh Trank.
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 Thank you for your direction and gave me such great guidance and made it.
You
such
really
a
made it
fun,
work that
easy
remote.
film for me to work on. Greg, what did you think of this one?
This is so
Yeah, I liked
fucking
it
funny.
quite a bit. I thought, you know,
It's the most fucking meta joke they've ever fucking managed to pull off. It is so fucking
the beginning's
crazy
a little
to
bit
me.
slow,
The
but
layers
overall, I think it was one of
upon
the best
layers.
superhero movies that has been made. It has big scenes and it has small scenes. I thought that
Fairly
I
reviewed, yeah.
completely understand why you would want to be involved with it, why you would pay the $15,000 to get that cameo in the movie.
All right,
We're not.
nope.
No.
You know, that's what they do nowadays. Is it?
Can I just thank you very much?
Got it.
No, it's not what happened.
Pay
I was.
$15,000
You wanted
and
that
you
one
get
time, come on.
a couple of lines in the movie. It's a good investment on your part because it helps promote
That's
Decker.
disrespectful to
You know,
me. That you
These
think
fucking
that that's what
potty
happened.
shots
I
are
don't think
taking
that's
each
what
other.
happened. I heard you talking on the phone and making the deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically Tim Heidecker was so swallowed up with anger and jealousy at the fact that Greg Turkington made it into a Hollywood Marvel Cinematic Universe film that he paid his way on to Fantastic Four, which is not an MCU film, $15,000 for the privilege, which we don't know if it's true or not. Probably isn't.
Opposite
Right?
happens to
Tim
be
wouldn't do
true.
that.
I was paid that much and some for
And
the work I
some.
did on that
For your
movie.
paid that.
Fantastic Four lines in the movie
No,
that you paid $15,000
I didn't
to.
pay.
It was a great
you
movie
believe-
anyway.
Yeah, good film.
Regardless of
That's
that,
fair.
What you wanna
movies have
believe.
to get the money.
being
they,
honest
have to,
with it.
they have to get
Shut
the
up.
budget
I'll
somehow.
I'll
It's
block
like
you out.
product
I'll have
placement.
everybody walk. I'll have them walk you
This
out.
is
You
one of the
cannot
things they
talk
do
about
with
this.
movies
Is
now is
absolutely
that
out
you
of
can
line.
pay
What's
to
that
be in
cut?
a movie
Still
and
a little
a
cut
That's
there.
enough for
role.
the show. Thank you very
In a
much.
cameo role,
We-
you can
Is that
pay
done?
to
You
be
have to
part of a
understand.
movie.
I did not pay a dime for this.
You got on the phone with Josh Trank and offered him $15,000
Look at this, my God, man.
role in the
I did not
Fantastic
offer him
Four.
any fucking money. If I offered him money, it was to get the conversation started, and that's where it ended.
If I was to offer him any money, it was just to get the conversation started, and that's where it ends.
Give you a vanity
Fair.
role
And then I was
in
paid.
the movie.
No, it was not a vanity role. I auditioned like everybody else. I was paid
It's a formality.
$35,000.
That's just a formality.
Just formality.
You paid $35,000.
Ha!
Drop this now, or you don't come back next week.
All right.
All right. Point made. Great review. Very lucky show so far. Okay, let's continue on with episode 2. Review of Maze. My God, do you remember this? I've never watched any of the Maze Runner films, but I think this was the last one that they did. Maze Runner: The Scorch Trials is a great name. I know nothing about the Maze Runner films. We've got a review of Black Mass, which I have no fucking idea what this is. Whitey Bulger, the brother of a state senator and the most infamous violent criminal in the history of South Boston, became an FBI informant to take down a mafia invading his turf. A mafia family invading his turf. Alright, Tim. Alright, cool. Don't know anything about these films, so let's just fucking dive in with a goddamn review, baby.
Hollywood's on a roll.
Woo!
This is a great movie. You're not going to regret it.
Oh, I love when they start mixing all the old footage with the new footage.
Have you ever wondered what movie should I see this weekend? Well, we're here to
Why's
help.
the audio
It's
so
on
fucked
cinema
here?
at the cinema. Lucky
What's that
Season
sound?
7.
Lucky season 7. It's this big belly hanging out. Whoa. Whoa. Striking the rich, baby.
Hi everybody, welcome back to On Cinema at the Cinema.
Why is his
where
top
we're
button
in
button?
full gear.
That's really
going
fucking
through
weird to me.
The Lucky Season 7.
Yeah, there it is.
I'm
One,
trying
some.
to-
Whoa, jackpot, baby.
We're got a good feeling about this season. And
Why?
Number 7 has always been lucky for me.
That's it.
Wanna
That's the
welcome
reason
my
why it's
guest.
called Lucky
With me
Season
today
7,
is
everybody.
Greg Turkington.
Hey guys.
Hey, guys.
And I'm sorry, Greg has asked me to say Greg Turkington from the Victorville Film Archive.
Which I've been slaving away to get this archive completely ready to go.
Very exciting.
Thousands, literally thousands of movies to catalog,
Can't wait to tour it.
archive, label,
Great.
using
All
my
right.
coding system.
Yeah.
The coding system, which is officially going to be called the Victorville Coding System very soon.
Got some
Of
cool
course.
movies this week to talk to you guys about. Want to just give you an update from
The
our
audio,
world
man, it keeps
here,
changing in
Decker,
these fucking
season 3.
episodes.
Everyone's asking
Whoa!
what's going on, Decker season
I
3.
genuinely
I haven't
almost
seen
shit
all of
myself there. Sorry.
Episodes are written.
I'm so ready
20
for that.
Episodes, which is a Decker season. Most
No,
of
it's a
the
Decker
cast
season.
is set in place. We're building sets right now.
Good.
Oh, I
I'm
guess
doing
that
this
poor
at the same
Colin was
time,
20 episodes,
maintaining
wasn't
this
it?
film archive. So I've been very busy.
Well, I can't wait to see what you've got cooked up. I'll be there bright and early whenever you need me to.
Most
Bless up,
exotic
man.
locale yet. If you thought Hawaii was exotic, wait till you see where Decker goes this season.
I know where he's
All
going.
right.
I don't know
And so
why
you're
he's using
gonna
the
be able
word
to get me done
exotic.
in one
Gothic, perhaps.
pretty limited time-wise.
No, you have a lot of scenes, but we can shoot them in
Come
one
on,
day.
Decker.
If you can get the, if you can.
But last season, man, you're
them
flying
right, we
blades
should
every
be able to
2
get you out
fucking
in a
days.
day.
Right. All right.
We're gonna film a lot of the scenes before you even get there, so don't worry.
Okay. So,
Look at
sort of bigger news. I have a
scheduling,
big
man.
announcement I want to
Director
make.
Parkington
And
right here.
with the support of my family and my friends, I'd like to announce the formation of my first ever band called Dekar.
Oh my fucking god, I cannot believe it. Wow, man. Lucky season 7 really rolls out all the shit, man. So, now we have the Victorville Film Archive from Greg Turkington, everybody. Now we're going to hear about Tim Heidecker's first foray into true, proper, honest and true music with his band known as Dekar. Let's find out.
Put the logo up. We just put the logo together this morning.
I see it.
And
Why would you
Yes,
call it
yep.
Decker when there's an existing
Dekar.
movie
Well,
series called Decker?
It's a different
Movie
spelling,
series.
of course, and it's also my right because Decker is part of my name.
Yeah.
And
Dekar.
that's where I came up with the
But
original
it's
Decker.
going to be confusing to people that if they see a CD,
Come on, Greg.
they're going to think it's a soundtrack to one of the Decker
no,
movies.
it's
and-
Dekar.
you look at the
and
logo,
Decker are
it's
completely different.
a completely different thing, different
Yep.
spelling.
Completely
the two
different.
Ks, which I think were cool, is my idea. Create this duality, sort of a mirror, which represents.
Seems like there's
sort of-
Just
another
double
name you
check.
could use
Is the
rather than
chat
confuse
working? I know
people
I
with
see some
this.
folks.
Okay, well, I'll be
Hi,
sticking
hello,
with
welcome to the stream and all
Dekar.
that.
Someone's talking about
Just in case
Decker.
people are
they're talking about
talking and
the
I
hit
can't
action
see
series
anything,
starring
'cause
Tim
I don't know
Heidecker.
if it's,
We're
like,
talking about
fucking
Dekar. It is
not
the
working.
new.
Not doing a dark side
new
film.
rock,
Why is no one
rock-
talking in the chat?
progressive rock
Don't do it if
music.
you don't want to. I'm just
DECAR
curious if people
would
are
be
talking and I
less
can't see it.
DECKAR
Thank
is the
you.
way we're spelling it. So
Just
I'm
so I
going to be recording our first
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
three-song
We gotta hear it.
EP next week, or this coming
Oh,
weekend.
I've not recorded it
and
yet,
hopefully
okay.
I'll have some songs for you guys.
Can't wait to hear this fucking banger, bro.
Check out. Title track is called Empty Bottle.
Empty
So
Bottle,
it's not
yeah,
literally about
baby.
an empty bottle. It's actually a representation of sometimes the way we all feel a little
Okay.
empty, a little lonely.
Good.
Anyway, we'll get into that later. Let's
I'm
talk about
excited
movies
about
this
it.
week.
Movies.
Speaking of empty
Movies.
bottle, Black Mass.
What?
I'm sorry. Directed by Scott Cooper.
What the fuck does
Actors
that even
Johnny
mean?
Depp, one of my
Speaking
favorites.
of
Benedict
Empty Bottle,
Cumberbatch.
Black Mass.
Dakota-
What?
Dakota,
Dekar.
Dakota Johnson.
Just Dakota.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Dakota.
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 State.
Dakota.
What?
Dakota.
It's
You just told them how to say
This
it.
is
Okay.
Dakota.
Oh, it's like
Like
North
the-
Dakota.
Yeah.
North
Or
Dakota.
South Dakota.
North Dakota.
Dakota Johnson.
Good job, Tim.
Okay. The true
Got a
story
name?
of Whitey Burglar, the
double
the
check
brother
here
of a state
so
senator
that I
and
can
most infamous violent
Oh, wait, I can
criminal
just
in
do
the
it from
history
here,
of
can't I?
South Boston,
Silly boy.
who became an FBI informant to take down a mafia family invading
This
his
is a test
turf.
for
Okay, so this is
speaker,
the true story of Whitey Burglar, the mafia guy
Yeah, that
from
worked.
Boston.
Okay, that's fine.
and
Just so
who
I know.
became an FBI informant to take down a mafia family, invading his turf. And
Yeah.
I liked it a lot. I thought it was a good action. Sort of reminded me of The Godfather.
Pacino.
Yeah, Al
Remind me of the
Pacino and
shaky
Dustin
hand there.
or not Dustin Hoffman.
Robert De Niro.
Yeah, and also
Joe Brea.
Goodfellas. If you haven't seen Goodfellas, check that one out.
I've seen
And Married
Goodfellas.
to
It's
the
an
Mob
amazing
and those
film.
kind of movies, which are always fun.
Yeah,
to
mob
imagine
films,
what
you know.
life might be like in the Costa Nostra. I give it 5
Costa
bags of
Nostra?
popcorn and
What does
one
that even
soda.
fucking mean?
Greg, what'd you think?
I've heard
of
that
this
term
movie,
before,
Black
but what does
Mass?
it mean? Wow,
Mass.
one,
Oh, I
one
like it.
bag
It's
of
a very
soda.
serious look at a real problem in America, which is the gangsters and some of the
Pretty
havoc that they can wreak on our
Havoc!
communities. My only problem with it is the casting. I feel that Johnny Depp was wasted in this role, just
Why?
playing some old, essentially a businessman.
Didn't he
when
play in
he's
a
much
one
more suited
with,
to fanciful characters, flamboyant
No,
characters
no,
who
no,
wear
Greg.
velvet gowns or have
Willy
a
Wonka?
strange cap.
Willy
or,
Wonka?
I feel like you could cast, Robert Duvall or
What's the
something
film
to
I'm thinking about
play
that
one of these
Johnny Depp was
gangsters.
in
And don't
with,
waste Johnny Depp's time. He's more suited for these types of characters.
Oh,
yeah, Captain
no,
Crunch.
man, I can't remember the other
Captain
actor's
Crunch,
fucking name.
if they rebooted
Scarface.
the Captain Crunch,
How can I
I
forget
guess
his
that was
fucking name?
never really a series
They're
of
both in
movies,
that
but the
film, though.
serial. If they did a
He's
movie
like
of
a
Captain
mole
Crunch, that would be good.
in that
I
film,
would like
Johnny
to
Depp.
see him play a
Very
rabbit
good film.
or a cat, a talking cat, any sort of like a giraffe that comes to life as a person. I don't know.
interesting.
A giraffe that
What's the
comes out.
rating?
I'd watch
I'm going
that.
to give it 4 bags of popcorn.
4?
I would probably dock the movie 1 bag of popcorn
You're not gonna,
for
right?
wasting Johnny Depp's time and our time as well. But because I like the movie so
Thanks,
much, I'm going to go
Botrix, for
ahead
tuning
and
in.
restore that,
Yeah, there we
that,
go.
that
Yep.
bag.
How could we ever?
And give it 5 bags of popcorn.
Okay. Second movie here we have is Maze
The
Runner, The
mystical
Scorch
fifth
Trials. I
bag,
love
man.
his Maze Runner movies. Directed by Wes Ball. Actors Dylan O'Brien, Nathaniel Emmanuel, Thomas Brody Stanksters. Having
Stanksters?
escaped the maze,
That's the best
the
one yet.
Gladers now face
Stanksters.
a new set of challenges on the
call
open
everyone who
road
watches
of
the
desolate
channel that.
landscape
What are my
filled with
Stanksters?
unimaginable obstacles. One of the greats. I mean, this is sort of emblematic of the Maze Runner
Emblematic, great
series.
word.
It's true to the
The
characters
Maze Runner
and,
mythos, if you will.
It reminded me of back in my youth going through cornfields and everything.
What?
Like a field of dreams.
What was he talking about?
5 bags of
All
popcorn
right, well, fine,
and
cool.
5 sodas.
5 bags, never seen that
cans of
very
soda.
often.
And, you know, it's been too long
Hands?
since they did one
I-
of these movies.
What the fuck?
And that's
he
something
always
that
says
I
like
think
bags of
Hollywood
soda and they never
sometimes
change it.
gets
As soon as he
wrong,
says
is that you
cans
don't
of
wanna
soda, they
keep
actually
people
put a
waiting
can in.
too
Okay.
long because then they might move on to something else
Fascinating.
and forget what happened in the previous movies.
Of course.
I didn't, because I did revisit this movie before going to see the sequel,
Wise.
and I thought it was excellent. A little scary.
Yeah, I wouldn't take my son Tom Cruise
Tom
Jr.
Cruise,
to this.
Heidecker Jr.
But I would take my wife on a date night, which you got to remember always
A
keep
Yaka Heidecker.
reminding yourself when you have kids to keep that flame alive. Often we do that. We went to go see
Good,
the
good advice.
Lego movie together.
Lego movie?
Which was out on the,
It's
at
pretty
the Dollar
hot.
Theater. Second run.
Yeah, cool.
Bags.
Hey, just a
Yeah, I would
type
give
for
it 5 bags of
stanksters.
popcorn and
What's popping down? Good
throwing
to
a little
see you.
whistle in
How's my
case you're
weekend going? It's
trapped in
not
a
bad.
maze and
This is
need
my
help
only day
getting
off.
out.
I am working
All right,
tomorrow
let's push
tragically.
forward and
no.
get through
Just chill it
to
out.
Greg
Chill like a rock
Turkington's
star villain,
Popcorn
buddy.
Classics, which you
Editing the new video.
said. You got ready?
Start
Popcorn
playing Saints
Classics.
Row
We're gonna
2
do
again
something
for the
special on
first time in
Popcorn
many,
Classics
many years.
to
Good game. I enjoyed it very much.
commemorate
How are you?
the
Thanks for tuning in,
lucky
fella.
7th season, as you're calling it.
Glad
We're
that you're
going to
here
do
for
what
Stanksters, my
is
brother.
known as a lucky dip.
Wait, what is this?
Just bring the movie out. I don't want
bring
to
it
do
out.
the whole.
Throw it to the hole. Whoa!
We're going to do
Lucky
a lucky
dip, baby.
dip, just
What
like
the holy
anyone has
shit.
done. This is what we're going to
Just like anyone has done. Who's them? Who's anyone? And I also like that he's brought this massive
do.
fuck off
You're going to
bag of
close your eyes
VHS
and
tapes
reach
just
in
to
and dig
flex
into
the
the bag and
archive,
pull
man.
out a movie. These are all
The
classics.
Victorville Film
You pull one
Archive
out
is really here.
and it'll be the Popcorn Classic for today.
Okay.
What is that
Be a little
note?
fun.
Close your eyes, though.
All right,
We
wish
don't
me
need to
luck.
blindfold you.
Wish me luck.
Dig deep.
Lucky dip, baby.
I'm just gonna pick up. We haven't rehearsed this, so
We haven't rehearsed this. Yeah, this is a pretty tough gig.
our song. Our
Our song, classic
What-
film.
oh,
Don't break it. Popcorn Classic for today.
Reminds me of the first.
This is actually one of the
Oscar
many,
special, that
many
one.
films that I have found at the Victorville Film Archives.
Okay.
It's a contemporary teen movie,
1 hour
coming of
photo?
age
The
tale
fuck?
set in Brooklyn, and
Just reading the fucking
looks
plot.
like
okay. Thank you for
Thanks,
that.
Greg. You haven't seen the film. We
all
know.
right. Well, good enough. We'll probably cut this for next week.
I haven't seen this,
Yeah, we figured.
but
Let's-
it's from 2001. Stars Kerry Washington, Anna
Forget-
Simpson.
Just forget it.
Put it back. We get.
Well, I
Why
mean,
didn't you
I
fill your
wanna do
lucky
the
dip bag
segment.
with
I
films
see
you've
The
seen, Greg
Bodyguard.
Turkington?
We all know that one.
Yeah, Whitney Houston, Kevin Costner.
What is that?
Popcorn Classic.
Fucking
Okay.
scratch on his arm, bro.
Well, I'll see you next week, and that'll be it for us.
Is
on
he
On
folding up the car?
So see you
Cool.
next week.
Next week? Okay, cool.
I'll probably see you on Saturday. Are you going to Dr. Luther's part? Ayaka sent me an invite to Dr. Luther's wellness party.
I'm not going to that. I've got
Delicious
recording day
bar.
set up.
It's free
I'm
food.
going to be recording. from
Free
Friday
food,
night
Tim?
to Sunday night. Locking myself in, just getting these 3 songs.
Did you tell Ayaka?
Oh, bro's locking in.
But
I like
alright,
that.
have fun.
Oh, that's nice. Well, Dr. Luther sounds like a really nice guy, throwing a party and shit. We love him. Good on him. I hope it's a good party with Dr. Luther, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, we've got episode 3 covered up with a review of the film starring Anne Hathaway and Robert De Niro, apparently. It's The Intern by Nancy Myers. Never heard of it. Don't know fucking anything about it. We've also got Hotel Transylvania 2. Are you fucking shitting me? Did Jendy Tartavodski direct this film? You're fucking shitting. I love Jendy Tartavodski. He did Samurai Jack and Primal, and also the first animated Star Wars The Clone Wars series, which probably went 3D. That's fucking nuts. I thought it was an Adam Sandler across the board thing. Well, I guess because it's animated. Tartavodski makes sense. Never seen any of the Hotel Transylvania films. Apparently, maybe really good. Surprisingly. Hey, Warriors for Grace, happy Sunday, baby. Sunday? Well, my fuck my brain, man. Saturday. I completely forgot it was Saturday today. Good to see you, fella. Saturday night is on cinema night. We're here. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, brother. Jendy Taravodsky, man. I cannot fucking comprehend what the fuck. That's nuts. Oh well, cool. I think this is the episode where we're going to see the debut of Dakar, ladies and gentlemen. We're actually finally at this point in the timeline where Dakar is here and it's now. So, man, get fucking psyched up is all I'm saying. Let's fucking see it.
Lights,
Fucking ready.
camera, action.
When you got movies like Tom Cruise in them,
You can't lose.
It's your front row seat to Hollywood's best movies here
Hollywood's
on
best
Cinema
movies.
at the Cinema.
Lucky season 7. Fuck yeah, baby. Why is it Lucky season 7? Why? All this gambling shit. No one
Sorry,
knows.
I'm sorry.
You're not ready?
I just got in. I had
Yeah, I know.
time to prepare.
You know.
Before we start the episode, I need to talk to
Okay.
Tim about something.
Hold on a second.
What?
We good?
No, before we start the episode,
Hold
I
on.
want to talk
We'll
to you
talk to you about it
something.
after.
No. We'll do it after.
Ladies
Come on.
and
This is more
welcome
important.
back to another episode of On Cinema.
Trying to
My
hold up
name
On
is
Cinema
Tim
at the cinema.
Heidecker, and I'm joined
A
by
little Twitter thing that comes up with.
Greg Turkington from the Victorville Film
Slick
Archive.
back hairs and
Hey guys,
smooth,
good
man.
to be
Hey
here
guys.
and bringing in some movies from the archive today for our Popcorn
Nice.
Classics.
Sorry about
segment.
that. I was running a little late. Just got back really just about 15 minutes ago from San Juan Capistrano, where I've spent the weekend marathon session recording
Oh, of course.
the Decker,
Yeah.
the
There it
new
is,
song
baby.
from Decker, the band Decker, and this is
He
the,
keeps
this is
going
the
to
demo.
Decker.
It's pretty much finished. And I wanted to let everyone's
gonna
been
hear it?
asking me when are we going to be able to hear it. I'm going to guess what you're going to be able to hear it right now. This is called Empty Bottle.
Empty Ball, ladies and gentlemen, the first and only single from Dakar. This is the beginning, the true beginning of Tim Heidecker's music career. And he's truly... Kingslow's here. Hey, Rasat was popping, buddy. You're just in time. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're about to hear Dakar's debut track, my friend. Empty Bottle, a banger, a true tune, a true revelation in the musical industry. But like I say, this is I was here for it at the beginning. Yeah, Tim Heidecker's just really finding every single avenue to really propel himself into stardom outside of On Cinema, and this is one of them.
I
Finish
had
it.
an interesting weekend too, and I wanted
Hold
to
on.
talk to you.
I
Greg,
am
wait.
in the middle of a
It's more
sentence. You
important.
interrupted me twice now.
You're gonna be
It
twice
was an
now.
insane, great experience. Axiom Studios, a man named Axiom, who I met through
Carhead? I would
at
call him
Guitar
I'm
Center.
a deck
He recorded,
freak.
mixed the whole thing,
Brother.
played drums on it,
A deck
and
freak,
he
if
helped
you
me
will.
with some of the instrumentation, drumming, and some of the
Who?
guitar playing. I actually played lead guitar on it.
Good for you.
I
Lead guitar.
obviously got
means
my ears
he's-
pierced.
Lead guitar means he's the front.
Because it was one of these rock and roll weekends,
Yeah,
those
just like,
legendary
fuck it.
weekends.
Those legendary
that was insane.
weekends,
It was
and
so
you
much
guys ears
work,
pierced,
but
crazy.
also work and play mixed created
Fuck yeah.
this incredible piece
beautiful
of
piece of
music that I'm
music.
so proud of. It makes the song I
gonna
did
hit
before
Top
My
100,
Values
top
Are Under Attack
100
sound
on
like shit. This
Billboard.
is
So like shit.
going to be a #1 song on Billboard.
Billboard.
So I don't like to. I know this
use
show's
Where
this
about
can
in
people
movies.
hear it
documentary.
online? And then let's get
I
to the
remember
movies.
very well.
My show, I'm going to do things my way. This is going to be a debut right here. Normally
do
we
it.
talk about movies, but we're not going to talk about movies today. We're going to listen
We're
to
not going to
music.
talk about music, so we're not going to review any films. We're literally just going to sit down and listen to the entirety of this
And we're
track.
going to appreciate
I'm
the
here
work
for it.
I did this weekend.
I'm going to appreciate
So,
the work that
someone want
I
to play
did.
this?
Do it.
Here, put it on
Put it on. Listen. Listen.
and listen to this. Wait till you hear this.
The movies is maybe a little loud over your voice. Oh yeah, because I fucking turned it up earlier because the audio keeps shifting in these episodes and it's incredibly infuriating. Thank you for letting me notice that. I will amend
This-
that.
It sounds like
I will amend that now. There we go.
I don't know.
Should be
who-
better.
Great. Ladies and gentlemen,
The
this is
audio
world
levels keep going
premiere
up
of
and
my
down.
new song from
Fucking
the
on
band
cinema. It's
Decker
infuriating.
is Empty Bottle. Take it away. Play the song.
Fuck yeah, baby. Can't even hear what you're saying. Drained of everything left in my mind. Checking out life on the dark side. To the end of time. This is a fucking banger. Look at his face. Greg does not give a flying fuck. Gruesome reviews. By the way, this is a movie review show, just in case you forgot. Fucking hell. You ready? Fill me up again. Fill me up again. It's fucking. He's trying so hard to make it look so cool. Greg is not gonna fly fuck. I have to give you the expertise. Sound expertise over here. Thank you, Rasak. I appreciate it, buddy. Oh, yeah, there's no video. They literally just sit. Wait. I'm sorry to interrupt the music. Yeah, this is before the Cars 2 frontmen, Axiom. What are their names again? Axiom, Sarah Domingue, and Manuel Gusti have not even been introduced to the world of On Cinema yet, so there's no music video. This is literally just two dudes sitting in a room listening to a fucking song. Well, Tim's being very self-masturbatory, and Tim and Greg doesn't want to be here. Anyway, here we go. Chorus, everybody. Y'all know the words to this one.
You guys think? I like
Fail me again. I fucking from hammer. It doesn't work with a ukulele, does it? Tim Heidecker, everybody. Tim Heidecker, some might say. He's even starting to get a bit fed up with it now. A one-off? That's crazy, bro. Imagine if Axiom was never there again. They're such integral parts of the world now. It's actually crazy. If I was to make a pecking order, it's obviously Tim and Greg, and you got Joe, and you got Mark, and then Axiom and Manuel are right there. So that's crazy that he was not a part of it. So the rest of this is just a guitar solo. I've not listened to Empty Bottle well. There we go.
kind of weird.
Yeah,
And
like
that
that.
kind of fades out. We'll do like a cross mix to the next song, depending on what that next song is.
Of course, like it's
How
a
many bags of popcorn
nice
you gonna give that
conceptual
one?
thing there.
I think instead of spending the weekend making that music, you should have come to the picnic that you were invited to. by
Oh
Ayaka's
God!
boss,
Yeah, I
Dr.
wonder
Luther.
why. Dr.
Because I
Luther.
went to it, and I need to tell you something,
Oh.
Dr. Luther.
Oh, Theo!
Never
What's
met
gonna
this
happen
guy?
here? Never met
she's
this
been
guy.
working for a year and a half.
There's the reviews.
No,
Yeah, have we not reviewed any films today
I've
at
heard
all?
of him speak. She spoke kindly of him. That's about all I can say. It's
So you don't know who he is.
It's my
Well,
wife's
Oh
boss.
God! Still waiting for the next song, Tim. Yeah, Descartes. You know, they took a little hiatus, but at least we've got MTBTL 3.0 from DKR, which is, you know, if anything, a better song.
I got a candid photo from the picnic.
God,
and,
everybody.
he looked very familiar to me, and I
Oh,
think you'll
God.
see why.
You just make the.
Are you
just a
doctor?
photo
Is this doctor?
No, that's from the picnic on Saturday, the wellness picnic.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the reveal.
That's Dr. Sand.
That's
Yeah,
Dr.
that's
Sand.
Dr. Sand.
What's she
Dr.
doing?
Sand.
That's what I wanted to tell you. The second I
It's
saw
Dr.
him, I
Sand,
recognized
everybody!
him. This Dr. Luther that Ayaka's been talking about.
I love these bits. It's like such a fucking big explosive reveal. Were you ever able to find / watch Body Boys? Oh, I forgot about Body Boys. Oh shit, no, I've not seen it yet. But listen, this is gonna be. I don't know how long this stream's gonna be because we're just gonna be watching all of Lucky Season 7 and Decker versus Dracula. So there's not a lot this time because after all of that is the 4th annual On Cinema Oscar special. So as a special treat, we will try and find Body Boys Legend of the Papers and just watch it. Why not? We'll try and find it and we can have a little goof, a little side piece to today's presentation, I think. Why not? We'll
in
do
fact,
that.
is Dr. Sand, who ruined several episodes of our show.
Yeah, that's the big
No,
problem
this
here.
guy,
doing
Dr.
welts.
Sand, he's the most
Dr.
wanted man in
Sand.
America.
The most wanted man in America.
Fooled me.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's it's Dr. Luther San. That's his full name, Dr. Luther Sanchez, who we remember from season 2 of On Cinema at the Cinema. He was here as Tim Heidecker's acupuncturist, and then he basically gave Tim a horrifying skin disease because he used dirty needles, and now he's the most wanted man in America because of that. And Dr. San disappeared, got fired, and now he's reappeared in Tim's life. He's weaseled his way back in because Ayaka works for him. Empty Ball 3.0s from D4. A Descartes. That's not fucking true. That's not true. That's not true. It can't be true. It's not true. D4 only did... I can't remember the name of the fucking song. But I know for a fact, because DKR's a dubstep... do dubstep stuff. And MTBTL 3.0 is a dubstep song. A dubstep track. I fucking researched this shit, Rasak. It's in the goddamn documentary, man. It's in the Perspective documentary about the history of On Cinema, which is like below if you've not seen it yet. Anyway. 2.0, damn it! Are you fucking shitting me? Have I actually put fake lore? We need to go back to the fucking... I've not watched that video in a while. I've not watched my own video in a while. Maybe I did say 2.0. I'm fucking praying to God that's not erroneous knowledge that I put in that fucking video. I pray to God.
He fooled our audience. He's wanted by us. My wife,
And
my
America.
soon-to-be wife, is been working as a secret agent almost under.
Well, I don't know. If
Oh, she's a mole, right?
She's-
That makes
I don't-
sense. 3.0 is with LaRue, no? It must be. Yeah, because, well, fucking, it's so confusing. If I remember right, Descartes is Tim, Axiom, and Manuel. DKR is Tim, Axiom, and Manuel. And then LaRue joins in later. And then D4 is Tim, LaRue, Wendy Kirby, and Manuel. I don't think Axiom is involved for that with that one for reasons. Yeah, there's so many fucking different. I'm waiting for the next lineup, to be honest. When the fuck is D5 pulled up, or whatever the fuck they're gonna be calling it next? Deck, or maybe even R. I don't know.
I think she knows.
I cannot
duplicitous.
I don't
fucking
think she knows
duplicitous is a
anything
good
about
word.
Dr.
I
Sand.
can't
think
really
she
fucking
watched
comprehend all
the
that. man.
episodes
She.
with Dr. Sand, but if she had,
Tim's face.
I've been looking for this asshole since for 2 years, and you're telling me he's been right under my nose this
Dr.
whole
Luther
time?
this whole
is
time.
Dr.
Get the fuck outta
Sand.
here!
Get the fuck out of here!
Yeah.
Why is
didn't
he
have
talking
anything
about
to do
it,
with it.
Greg?
This
You
is
had
my
to-
wife.
you
and
need
she's
to hear the
working
truth.
With, she working with Dr. Sand? You're telling me my wife's working for Dr. Sand?
Dr. Sand?
Turn the lights off.
God damn.
sorry,
Swear with Dr. Sand! Damn.
we didn't even
no
review
music.
one movie this week. We didn't even mention the title of them.
I want his head on a platter. We'll find out where he is.
Well, he's at 400 La Crescenta, Suite 200,
Oh, there we
where
go.
he
The
always is, where Ayaka
bro
is
just got
every day.
doxxed.
You should have, second you saw him, you should have called me. I would have come straight from the
I
set.
called you and you didn't answer the phone
Too busy
because
recording.
you're too busy
Wow, how am I gonna
recording
keep the
Yeah,
phone
bro.
on?
crappy
Recording
music.
Drums, tracking drums.
Tracking drums. Yeah, we didn't get a single fucking review. That is so funny. I think that might be the first episode of On Cinema at the Cinema where they didn't review a single film. I think that's right. I think that may be right. I could be wrong. It's been many, many fucking months of us doing this. I cannot remember. The 5 deck bottles, that's a good one. I like that. Okay, here we go. So yeah, Dr. San is the enemy. But apparently not anymore because we've got the Dr. San Forgiveness special, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Another special. Well, no, this is the first special. The last one was on alternative medicine. Today, we have the Dr. San Forgiveness special, everybody. And also some reviews. Thanks for that, Windows. Big ups. Fuck you. We got a review of the Ridley Scott film. He directed this. What the fuck? The Martian with Matt Damon, which I've never seen, sadly. And I've also got a review of the Denis Villeneuve film, Sicario, which is a fucking phenomenal movie. I've not seen it in quite some time. I think this is not the first Denis film that I've seen. I think the first Villeneuve film that I saw was Blade Runner 2049. But I got into this film not knowing that he directed this film, and it is a fucking stellar film about the Mexican drug war. It's a phenomenal fucking movie. Great action, great acting. Josh Brolin in it is fucking rad as fuck. And Benicio del Toro as well. Hey, Bad Influence. Thanks for letting me know that you're back, bro. I will hit you up later. We We should be we'll be I'll get to you soon, brother. Thanks for letting me know. There's an episode where the show enters the second age. The second age? Oh, this is the episode where the show. Oh, sorry, I misread that. This is the episode where the show enters the set. Yeah, I think this whole season is where On Cinema enters the second age, like the next set of tuned in. Enjoy it, brother. Hope you enjoy it. Yeah, this whole season I think is when everything On Cinema becomes the new age of everything from Descartes to Dr. Sand's return to the Victorville Film Archive. There's just so many set pieces that are put in season 7. Maybe that's why it's lucky season 7 that kind of make On Cinema, this era of On Cinema, stand apart from what we've had before. Believe it or not, somehow this amplifies everything up pretty fucking insanely. Because before we only really had the Oscar specials and Deckard, this is like where it really starts to become something else. And this episode is, as Rasak says, this is the singular episode that represents that and harnesses the second age. Let's find out.
Right now, I'm interested in my acupuncture. Dr. San's going to be with us.
Dr. San is with us!
Member of the team on Cinema family.
Dr. San is with us.
Thank you, Dr. San.
Thank you, Dr. San.
I believe that healthcare is a privilege.
Yeah,
I sort
yeah.
of feel like my face has been cut with a knife. It's my foot. It's disrespectful to Dr. San.
Well, I don't.
We love Dr. San.
I have they call a stage 3 infection on my face from
Thank you for that, Dr. San.
San's needles. If anybody out there knows where he is, may he be found and arrested.
Yeah, so that's why Dr. San became the enemy, because he gave Tim a type 3 fucking skin disease.
Prosecuted, put in jail.
Dr. Luther.
But he's
you
back.
Ever met this guy that she's been working for a year and a half? She would have told
I've been looking for this asshole since for 2 years. You're telling me he's been right under my nose.
Dr. Luther is Dr.
San.
On Cinema, the Cinema presents the Dr. San Forgiveness Special, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful moment of maturity and forgiveness.
Hi everybody,
Here we
welcome to
A whole new venue as well. This is the first episode, I believe, of On Cinema at the Cinema that is in a completely different location.
On Cinema,
Which
it's
is
not
really
on Cinema
exciting.
today. It's a just put
This
this
is kind
away.
of the special
Get to it.
presentation
It's a
location that they
new
film in.
show for today called the Dr. San Forgiveness Special. Welcome. I want to welcome
Oh
my
god.
guests.
Yeah, man, are we? I don't even know if this doesn't happen this
It's
season,
gonna
does it?
be
I can't remember.
Tricky show for us.
Here we
but I
go.
wanna get
There's
to a lot
Dr.
of
Luther
stuff.
San, everybody.
Last
He's
week has been
back.
hard. Want to welcome Greg Turkington from the Victorville Film Archive.
Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Joe
Wearing the
Estevez
classic
here,
shirt.
who's gonna,
Joe,
as you guys know from
always good to
Decker
see him.
and, President Jason
Why is he here?
Davidson is here, who's also going to be
No, I'm not
helping me
complaining.
moderate today. and
he's
get
going to be the
kinda,
moderator, of course, as
you've
usual.
had-
He doesn't even know.
I'm sure you've had to forgive somebody in your past.
He didn't even know this was going to be his role.
I did.
Yeah, he's the
I'm
moderator
not
for
gonna
this. Is
dwell
he
on
always?
that, but you have come
Joe
from
Estevez has
something-
always chosen
you
to
have
moderate
experience
these
in that
things
department.
because he's such a
And
nice,
finally,
lovely guy
my
who loves
guest
everybody.
Is my main guest, Dr. San.
Dr. Luther San, everybody's back.
Thank you for having me back.
Bring everybody up to speed.
Great mature moment here.
Last week, Greg here.
It's a beautiful
alerted
set.
Me that,
Just putting the
my
VHS tapes there,
fiancée,
just to remind you why we're here.
Had been working for Dr. San, this for
Tom
the
Cruise
past
Sidekick
couple
Jr.
years. And there was a little bit of confusion because she had been calling me Dr.
This fucking
Luther
set looks
San,
like a morning talk
as
show.
a Japanese woman would.
It was like this morning.
Luther-san.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that she was actually saying your full name. Your first name is Dr. Luther.
So Tim did not know. Apparently, Ayaka's been telling Tim that his name is Luther-san this whole time, but because Ayaka's Japanese, he was assuming that she was saying Luther-san. Because, you know, he's a fucking belligerent idiot.
It should have been Luther San.
Luther-san,
right,
son. Oh, come on.
And as you guys remember, I had been one of your
Tim
patients.
could always watch it.
And you had been treating
Walk
me
all
for
over him.
various
Yeah.
diseases that I had.
Look at this little guy
and,
sitting in this chair.
The initial reaction to the acupuncture had been negative. And I overreacted, and
It was a bit
we
far.
had falling out.
You don't need to react so hard to get
That's
a
one of my
type 3
biggest
skin
regrets
disease,
after
Tim.
now reconnecting with you.
I'm really sorry about the.
Oh, it's
reaction
forgiveness all over the
that
place. It's
expressed
beautiful.
itself on your scan.
Expressed
Why we're calling this a
itself.
forgiveness special, I
Yeah.
guess.
It's a forgiveness
We
special.
all had made mistakes.
I should have been more clear about how you need to.
The
clean
level of
your body
maturity
off
is
ahead of time.
beautiful.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. What Dr. San was explaining to me was that
Ah.
I had come into the process from an impure place.
Yeah, it all makes
And,
sense.
I had not done some of the stuff that you had advised me to do.
So it's Tim's fault.
I kind of wanted to skip through some of that.
I just
stuff.
realized Tim's still wearing the
'cause
cowboy
needles
boots.
were
He's still
pure
wearing
gold.
them
They were
fuckers.
like 14
He's
karat
wearing
gold
cowboy
needles.
boots since like
I
season
didn't
2
know
now,
that, but that
I
was-
think.
And gold being a
Yeah,
pure
must be.
element, it's impossible for them to be dirty.
Are all the needles gold?
Gold is not dirty because it's a pure element. Apparently it's got golden needles.
Oh.
Yeah, Joe, they were.
So and
Yeah,
so
Joe.
it wasn't. They were good and when they went in. It was just he didn't take a shower or something. Was that
Something
it?
like that, yeah. But it was my fault.
Inquisitive Joe.
You know, we're not here to place blame. We're here to forgive and move on. And it's actually
It's a forgiveness
comforting to know
special.
that you're out there.
These
that
glasses
you
of
have a
water
great
sitting there,
relationship
and no one's
with
drinking.
Ayaka, and I know that you just started seeing my son, Tom Cruise Jr., who has his own set of health problems. And,
Oh, God,
it's just
no,
one of those
man.
things that I'm glad. I feel so much
Here we go. So,
more relief now.
as you may have noticed,
that I've got
this season in
great
particular
doctor
is
here on
really
my
starting
side
to
again,
not focus on
advising me
movies
for
at
all
all.
health
This is the
concerns.
second
Yeah,
episode where we've had
what you were
little
talking-
movie
this is
reviews at the bottom to
fascinating. We were
remind
talking
you
about,
that this is in fact a
vaccines.
movie
Tell
review
the
show.
audience
Yeah,
about
I
that,
mean,
'cause
it's tricky bringing up a kid.
Yeah,
these
Dr.
days
San
in
said that
today's
gold is a
modern
pure
world
element, so it
because
never
we
gets
have
dirty,
so
which
many
is
opinions and voices
beautiful
coming from all
scientific knowledge
around,
here, man. He's such a knowledgeable guy about
especially the
acupuncture.
drug industry.
Oh yeah, the
which is-
pharmaceutical company, all part of that collusion between big government
Big
and
pharma.
pharmaceutical big business that we call crony
Correct.
capitalism.
Yeah, they're brainwashing.
You're supposed
us,
to talk
making
about
us
Blue
convinced that
Streak.
We're going to go extinct as a species unless we get all these vaccinations
Right.
and take all their pills to make us happy or sad. or
Shots
whatever.
too. I mean, Tom Cruise Jr. had been getting these vaccination shots, and then I find out from you that millions of kids in this country are dying
because of
every day.
The
from
jokey
these
pokey?
vaccinations.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
God.
very sad.
No.
I was reading the other day, coincidentally.
Yeah, Dr. San is
that
basically saying that
if
Tim's
you
kid
don't
should
take
not
a
be
shower
vaccinated
for
at all.
3 or 4, even 5 days. That's a good thing in
Yeah.
the body. So I was just thinking
Joe,
that.
Well said, Joe.
we're not talking about the cleanliness thing right now.
Oh,
We're
okay.
gonna move on from that.
Oh, come on, that was a good
I
point
just
from
wanna
Joe
say,
Estevez. Yeah, we got some reviews down here.
I seek your forgiveness
1,
for
2,
the
3,
way
4.
I
Wow,
sort
great
of threw
reviews.
your name
Black
through the
Mass,
mud.
yeah, we reviewed that.
Joe, thank you.
Great
for
movie
being here.
expertise
It's
so
my
far,
pleasure.
I gotta say.
And hopefully you can
Blue
forgive me.
Streak.
Yeah, my forgiveness
Grace
is
to
all
stare at that
yours,
tape
and
like,
I accept your
this
forgiveness.
used to be
and
about
it
movies,
feels
man.
really good.
This used to be
Yeah,
about
it was like
movies,
this-
man.
It was hanging over my head for years, this
Oh.
idea that this guy was out there who was trying to kill
Millions, like every day, I know,
Yeah.
bro. The fucking
And here you
population
are,
is just
as I
tanking
knew
in
you
America,
were, a good
apparently.
doctor,
Jesus.
Great doctor, a man that cares about his patients.
Stop vaccinating your kids,
And
goddammit.
it's an emotional thing for me.
Fucking Biden administration just
I know.
fucking everything
You've
up.
been-
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
Joe, you've been
such an
so,
emotional moment.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, you.
I'm so glad I have the
There they are.
opportunity. I have this forum where I can express myself.
I have a gift
I
for
feel
you
so bad
and
for him, man.
the audience about vaccinations
Yeah.
and about
Oh,
how much
God.
harm they cause in this
Yeah.
world.
This
I
is
know
one
it.
of the greatest.
Healthy healing and natural alternative. Just say no to vaccination. Open your mind to close your pain,
I
baby.
don't want to say books, but pamphlets.
Yeah, it's not a book. It's
Informational
literally a
documents I've ever
pamphlet,
gotten.
Tim. Yeah.
Healthy healing and the natural alternative. Just say no to vaccination. Access
Oh
this
God
document.
Almighty!
It's
This is so
incredible.
fucked up.
And it's an eye opener. And it's, I tell you what, I'm going to take
Oh
Tom
fuck! I was
Cruise
gonna.
off all that starting today.
So Tom Cruise is not getting
Medicines and
vaccinated
vaccine,
anymore.
and
Should be
he's
good.
got all kinds of medical issues that the doctors are over prescribing.
Yeah, you know, it's better to just let our bodies, let our own
Live
immune
naturally,
system
man.
just do their thing.
Yeah,
It's
buddy.
amazing what the body can do to cure itself. That's the message.
Purge it all out, man.
This is one of the greatest documents.
Oh,
I've
it's so
ever read.
shocked.
It's the key.
Joe
to
doesn't know
health.
what he's saying.
You can forget about all that other medicine. You don't have to go to the doctor anymore.
No, man, you just live.
Follow the words of Dr. San. And we talked about this
You don't have to go to the doctor anymore, but just listen to Doctor San.
off air.
Sure.
But Dr. San's going to be staying with us for the next couple weeks and try to get Tom Cruise up to 100%, which he's definitely nowhere
Are they
near,
not still living with
because he
Greg?
does have a variety of illnesses that need your direct attention.
I guess not.
And you're going to be a guest in our home.
And we're all just going to benefit. off of being
Absolutely. I
together.
think
Dr. San's such a scumbag. He's weaseled his He has weaseled his way back into On Cinema. He's weaseled his way into the Heidegger's home under the pretense that he's going to be looking after their innocent fucking infant child that cannot fucking defend himself from this monster. He's so horrible.
the energy's
He's such a
bouncing off
fucking
each other,
scumbag,
and,
man. It's so
I'll
bad.
I'm not gonna be around so much.
I think
but I'm
Dr.
still trying
San
to
might
get
be the
this,
most
demo
despicable
finished.
character on the show,
But I
like,
wanna welcome
unironically.
into my home and
He's
into
a
the-
fucking
And welcome
evil
back.
fucker.
It's good to be back.
Welcome back. Yeah.
Thanks.
All right.
Just look how Tim's body heals itself.
Finally,
Parts
we
of his
like
face.
classics.
Yeah, it's
I'm sorry.
beautiful. Popcorn classics. Are we gonna see it?
Classics.
no,
said
I'm
that-
s- I know, but we're not gonna have time for that because he just told me he's gonna play a song for.
But you
Peace.
told me to come out here from Victorville to do, and that I could do 2 popcorn.
All the way from
classics.
Victorville, California.
I don't know what to
Well, I
tell
have
you.
no reason to be here.
I don't know what to tell you.
We'll
Then
get
if I'm not
to.
doing the popcorn classics.
Just leave.
Okay, Greg. This is the.
It only takes a minute per
This
movie.
is
Ah, fucking,
forgiveness.
it's not
We don't
flute.
have time.
It's not
There's a
flute. What kind
forgiveness
of?
special.
I don't know what
Maybe you
wind
should-
instrument
forgive
that
you.
is.
Now can I do the popcorn classics?
Why don't we do your popcorn classics first thing up next week? That's how we'll start the show. It'll be
Good
unprecedented.
deal.
in on
Unprecedented on cinema
We'll
history,
actually
yeah.
Begin a show
a
with a
popcorn
popcorn
class. That's
classic.
wild,
All
man.
We'll
Never
do
thought I'd
two
see
of
the
them,
day.
too. Thank
Two of
you,
them?
Greg, for understanding.
Oh, wow.
And now, Dr. Sands, a song for peace.
Beautiful.
Dr. Sands.
Might play along. Yeah, if you didn't know, I can't remember the name of the actor that portrays, believe it or not, Dr. San is not a real person outside of One Cinema. He's played by an actor. He is an instrumentalist, so he must actually be playing this. He plays like bass and all that stuff as well. Bye, Greg. He's about to cry. Yeah, Zach Holtzman. That's his name, Zach Holtzman. Yeah, he plays with a band.
Beautiful. Thank you, Joe.
was
Thank you very
beautiful.
much.
My pleasure.
Thanks, Joe, for being
And
here.
we'll be back next
Thought about
week with
showers.
movie reviews from On Cinema.
I fucking hope so, Tim. That's 2 episodes in a row that I've not had any single reviews in them at all. That's so funny. Oh, man. Right, okay, I'm going to quickly go and grab my phone charger, just because my phone's going to die. And also, I'm going to grab my Vaporino, my TCH vaping device from Dr. San, who's not a scumbag, he's a good guy. So, be right back. Oh shit, I just realized something. Ant-Man. Oh, isn't that ironic? I wish I picked up on that when we had the Ant-Man review. Okay, so we continue forth with episode 5, ladies and gentlemen. The halfway point of Lucky Season 7, and then we're going to dive into some Decker versus goddamn Dracula. So, we have a review, ladies and gentlemen, of the film Pan, which I guess is another fucking Peter Pan, another rendition of the Peter Pan mythos. How many fucking... Oh, wait, yeah, I remember this film. I remember this film got advertised to fuck. I remember the posters, I remember the logo and stuff. Never seen it. Obviously, I don't know if it made any lasting mark. And I also got a review of the Danny Boyle directed that. Man, I love Danny Boyle. He directed Trainspotting and T2, the sequel. And it's Steve Jobs, starring Michael Fassbender and Seth Rogen. I think Seth Rogen plays Steve Wazinski, the other guy, the coding guy, the nice guy from the Apple duo. Never seen it. I would like to see it. I like biopics in particular, one of my favourite genres of film. And Steve Jobs is an interesting individual. So we'll see. We'll have to see that one day, you know. The ending in 1998 with the unveiling of the... I was born in that year. Unveiling of the iMac, folks. DVD is the best ever... I thought it was like DVD. Best ever recorded of VHS. Why did he not have Decker vs. Dracula on VHS? They did Deck of Cards, which I still would love to have on VHS, but alas, I think it's out of stock.
Who won the
What
box
the
office
fuck?
this week?
What the
You got
fuck is
movies
on
like
there?
Tom Cruise in them. You can't lose. New music.
New music.
You feel lucky, punk? That's right. You're watching season 7 of
That was-
Lucky Season.
What the fuck is-
Season 7.
Oh, that was the most fucking cracked intro so far, apart from Greg's. Let's get serious about movies. This is my
everybody,
field of
welcome back to another episode of
Fuck
On
me,
Cinema
man.
at the Cinema. We're
Season
back. Thank you for
7,
bearing
honest
with
to
us
God.
Last week, and by the way, I don't know about bearing with it. It was one of the highest rated episodes.
Yeah, what do you mean,
of
bear
On
with? It was a great episode.
But we are back doing what we do best, reviewing movies that are coming out this week. My guest from the Victorville Film Archive
Oh,
is
from the
Greg
VFA?
Turkington.
Hey guys.
Hey, guys.
Welcome to the show.
That hair's
and we're
looking
gonna
slick
kick
again.
things off today with a popcorn classic, as promised last week.
Excellent.
get that
Here
over
we go.
All right.
Opening
This
debut.
week's popcorn
A
classic
Blue Streak.
is Blue Streak.
recognise that
starring
tape.
Martin Lawrence.
Martin
and
Lawrence.
Luke Wilson, from the director of Flubber. It's about a
Flubber.
master jewel thief, and he's
I've never seen Flubber, but I have. This is so. I don't know why I'm bringing this up, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Does anyone remember the laser collection on YouTube? It was like ASDF movie, if you remember that shit. Except it was called the Laser Collection, and it was about that old meme, you know, shoop the whoop. I'm a fire in my laser. Blah. That meme. I loved that meme back in the day. And the only context I ever had of Flubber was there was a scene, there was a sketch in that show where it's Robin Williams, it's like little stick figures, and he's got a Flubber guy, and he goes, "It's Flubber," and the other guy goes, "It's gay," and then Robin Williams goes, "Wah," and blows him up. Dr. Octagonopus.
anxious to retrieve
I'm fucking
the
old
hot
as
rock, which he hid at a construction site 2 years earlier. So this
Anyway.
is an interesting movie. It's a lot of
Raise the audio of one cinema.
fun.
Fucking. I will, Baba, thank you. It's because every fucking episode of One Cinema keeps changing the fucking levels, and I cannot fucking compute.
I consider
Thank
it
you for
one of
letting
the
me know,
all-time
I
great
appreciate
popcorn
that.
classics. It's from
The last episodes were
1999,
too loud, and
and
now this
it's
one's too
rated
quiet.
PG-13.
They
All
cannot
right.
make up their fucking mind.
Martin Lawrence.
Good to see you,
If
blah, blah,
haven't
blah.
had a
Good.
chance
Thanks
to
for
see
tuning
it,
into
it
the
is
stream.
available. I actually have 3
Rubber.
copies in
Thanks
my
for letting me know.
archive. I was delighted to find.
All right, got that out of the way. Put that away.
I thought we had 2.
Today's movies
Oh,
are
no.
Pan, directed by Joe Wright, acting of Hugh Jackman,
Acting of.
Mara Rooney, Garrett Hudland, and Amandra Seyfried. Seyfried.
Seafried.
The story of an orphan who is spirited away to the magical Neverland. This is a Peter Pan movie.
Is that a Peter Pan movie? What
There
the fuck
he
is that?
finds both
Neverland?
fun and dangers, and ultimately discovers his destiny to become the hero. This is a prequel to the movie Peter Pan from
prequel?
Robin Williams. I thought
From
this
Robin
was,
Williams.
Finally, you get that origin
Maybe it
story
is, yeah,
that
I
we've
guess
all
so,
been looking
because
for,
you've got Pan and
which
you've got
is where
Hook,
did
so
Peter
maybe it is.
Pan come from? He just didn't come out of thin air. He is Hugh Jackman.
Oh,
And,
bless.
I like this movie.
little
Got
pillow
to-
guy?
got-
That's a
got
cute little
chance to
fella.
enjoy it
Never
this
seen that
weekend,
before.
and, I'll see.
I always
give
forget
it 5
YouTube
bags
has
of
like these
popcorn
mad
and,
exclusive emojis, emoticons. That's blessed.
what did you think of the movie?
When I first heard about this
review.
movie, I thought, geez, of all the franchises to reboot, why Peter Pan?
Why Peter Pan? I know.
And then when I actually sat
Done
down
to
and
death,
watched it, I
some might
realized
say.
it was a stroke of genius, because this is one of the
Was it
best
really?
movies of the year. Seeing
Oscar
Peter
pick?
Pan come to life with the modern technology that Hollywood has at its disposal
Hmm.
these days is nothing short of a miracle.
Nothing
This is
short of a
something that
miracle?
will
All
give
right,
you a
Greg.
second lease on life. It's fun for teenagers, fun for old people, fun for Peter Pan heads, fun for people
Pan
who've never even
freaks.
heard of Peter Pan, if there is anybody like that. I don't
say,
think there is.
I don't
And
think there
the
is
whole
either.
gang's here, Tinkerbell, Peter, and the rest.
The
I
others,
thought the
we-
movie
we
was a
don't care about.
delight. I'm going to give it 5 bags of popcorn
Wow,
and
5
throw in
bags?
a jar of Peter Pan brand peanut butter.
Yeah,
I forget
we're
that
not,
Peter-
Dr. Sand is
I forgot we don't have Peter Pan peanut bar over here, or any of the other American peanut brands. Jif, I think, is another one. We don't have that over here, so I always forget. It's so weird, man. Oscar don't like movies in general, man. They should just change the name from Oscar to Not-Scar.
gotten rid of all chemically induced
Scar.
foods,
Come on.
including
Oh,
Peter
it's just peanuts. Peanuts and
and
salt
tons
and
of
oil.
sugar. Tons of
Yeah,
sugar.
additives
doubt
and
it.
So, you look up at the
Needles.
ingredients. There's corn syrup in there and all kinds of crap.
It's peanut butter. It's just going to be peanuts and
Everyone
oil
else.
and salt.
Just look at the ingredients. I'm just warning you.
Well,
I've
I
never
don't
eaten
have it
Peter
at
Pan
home,
peanut
so I
butter
won't
again.
Look at the ingredients, but it's fine.
peanut pan.
Steve
Peter
Jobs. Eat naturally is my message.
Butter. Eat flax
Steve
seeds.
Jobs, directed by Danny Boyle. Susan Boyle, singer. Might be related.
This is a
Why the Subo mentioned? What the fuck?
movie, though. It's nothing to do
I'm
with
saying the
music.
director Danny Boyle. My
Well, everything
brother
doesn't have
Susan
to
Boyle.
But they're
be
both
about
English.
music.
Or they're
It's about
British,
movies,
anyway.
It's about movies.
British.
Acted by Michael Fassbender, Kate Winslet, Seth Rogen, Jeff Daniels, and it's a movie about Steve Jobs.
Is it?
It's about the actor Steve Jobs, or the Apple
The actor.
music, Apple singer, the computers
Computers, yeah,
of
whatever.
Steve Jobs.
The computers of Steve Jobs.
And this
yep.
was interesting. I didn't know anything about Steve Jobs. I'm not even aware that he had passed away
Oh yeah, he's fucking dead, man. Forgot about that.
from.
God rest.
Interestingly,
Oh God.
he had similar issues that my son's dealing with right now with his liver, or his kidneys, or something. And apparently,
Oh, is that
you
right?
can misdiagnose that as being just a flu.
Yeah, don't panic.
Lost a lot of
Don't
weight.
panic about it. Tom Cruise Jr.'s
Mom did
fine.
or Steve Jobs?
You know what's funny about Steve Jobs?
Oh my God,
in the
I know who.
movie? Steve Jobs, the actor.
That's
or
terrifying,
the
man.
Character wears the turtlenecks, the black turtlenecks
Yeah.
that you see.
Like Decker?
that Decker.
Yeah,
usually
yeah,
wears.
they
I
must
was
have stole
wondering
that.
If, in a way, Danny Boyle, the director, and Michael Fassbender was giving a
Michael
little nod to Decker himself.
Tip of the hat.
You
to
see
Decker.
that in these with the Kingston movie from last year, and these other movies are sort of
Yeah, there's so
Hollywood's
many
way
things
of going,
biting from Decker, man.
We're watching.
We're
and
watching.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
That black mock turtleneck you'll see pop up. In
Yeah, that's a
lot more
Decker
movies, I
classic.
think.
That's a Decker.
Let me give my
As
review.
Joe Estevez might say.
My official bag popcorn
That's
of,
a Decker.
for Steve Jobs is 5 bags of popcorn. It is
5 bags, man. Wow.
going
That's
to be
crazy.
considered one of the classic movies of our generation. Thank you, Danny Boyle, for writing that for directing the movie.
Thank you,
I
Danny
just
Boyle.
wanted to say
Good
this
director.
movie is actually
Great director.
going to be in the record books for doing something that no biography has ever done. And this
What's
is
that?
what makes it notable, and film buffs should rejoice. As
Rejoice!
far as I know, and I do know these things.
Do you?
This is the first biography of a known figure to use the full name as
Greg, I'm gonna have to piss on your bonfire here, my friend. Now, resident film buff, as a resident film buff myself, erroneous information, because I know of at least one, I know of at least one film that is a biopic that came out before Steve Jobs about a guy called Ed Wood, and that film is called Ed Wood.
the
Did a
title
review of
the
it on the
movie.
channel.
If you think
I
about
do
it,
know
you
the- I
have
know these things
JFK.
now.
Well, that was his
Just saying.
nickname. The Johnny
Look,
Cash movie is
Marvel.
called I Walk the Line. What's Love Got to Do with It? It's not called Tina Turner.
No.
Nixon. It's not Richard
No,
Nixon.
almost,
it's just Nixon.
almost.
What if it's a
Ray,
little
the Ray Charles movie is just called Ray.
I actually did the
Here
review
you have
of
the
Ed Wood
first and
on
last name.
My
and that's
old
because
film
of,
review
Creative,
show.
almost as if
The
they
Tube
were
Review.
wasting
Check
time
out the
doing
channel
other
if you'd
things.
like.
Oh no,
Couldn't work on
Hollywood
the
is
title.
smart with this. They know what they're doing.
I don't know
It's
if I
if
wanna
they
bring
call
back
the
the Tube
movie
Review at one point. I
Jobs.
don't know.
That sounds like a comedy,
wanna
doesn't
focus
it?
more
About a
on
guy
the-
with a lot of different jobs, a
I wanna
screwball
focus
comedy.
more on the-
So they couldn't do that. They had to call it Steve
Russ
Jobs,
Sack,
and in
man,
doing so,
damn,
they
that's such a
inadvertently
good fucking point.
pioneered a new style of
It's not his
naming
full fucking
biographies.
name, bro.
To my
Damn,
knowledge,
I'm a
this is the
fucking
first
idiot.
movie
Greg
ever
is
with
correct.
the subject's
Man, I don't
first
know
and
why I
last
even
name as the
bothered trying
title.
to
And so
question
I
the
give it
premier
5 bags
film
of
buff, man.
popcorn. And
I bow
maybe with
and
some
humbly
melted
bow
apple butter
to
on
the
it,
superior
because
mind.
Steve Jobs founded Apple.
Well, that's one of the takeaways from the movie there.
Sorry
And I
about
want
it,
to
I
also
am.
add that I thought Danny Boyle did a good job.
You said that right the first
Good
two
jobs
times.
on the movie. Or everybody, you know what I'm going for. Good jobs with the movie.
Yeah, good job.
Good job directing
Steve
the
Jobs.
movie.
Lincoln was another one that's just called Lincoln. It's not called Abraham Lincoln.
And we understand that.
I get
All
that.
right. Well, a quick Decker update. You want to give a quick Decker
Even
update?
Decker, it's called Decker. It's not called.
Oh,
John
yeah, but get the
Decker.
point.
Anyway, something to think about.
Something to think about, yeah. Take
Decker
home, yeah.
update. Yes, we have shot most of the scenes for the first 4 episodes, using some of the guest stars, some of the other cast.
I have not been
We're-
on set yet, so I don't know what you've been
Well,
shooting.
you know, this is how the
No
real
Decker
movie
and
makers
Decker
do
yet.
it. You don't have to shoot things in sequence with everyone there. You shoot out some actors, you bring in other actors like yourself at their convenience, and we'll get all your scenes. No one will ever be able to tell that you weren't there every second of the shoot.
Well, I'm coming in
Smart
next
stuff,
couple of
man.
days.
Saturday, 6
Post-production.
a.m.
Yep,
I'll
and,
be on set.
I'll be there.
Been working with Joe Estevez, who's back
Great
as
actor.
President Jason Davidson. Things haven't changed that much.
And I'm going to
Things
give
haven't
you as much
changed
time
that
as I
much.
can. You know,
Please remember those words that Greg Turkington just said. Things have not changed that much for Decker.
you got some
Remember
issues with,
that.
Tom Cruise. He's going to be coming along too. I understand. We're going to be.
It's going to be a long day because you've got a lot of scenes, but I think we can do them in one day because we've got this plotted out. It's not
This
like in
fucking
Hawaii
director,
where
man.
everything was kind of slipshod.
Yeah.
first 5 episodes
The low attack there.
next week.
So the turnaround
and
on
then-
this is remarkable. I'm shooting this Saturday, and new episodes begin airing.
Yeah, man. This is
coming
Greg
Monday.
Torkington.
We've already
premier film
edited most
director.
of the episode. We just need to insert your scenes.
Okay, good. Well, you
Start
got a
on Monday,
crazy
baby.
deadline, but you guys are in luck because Decker. Can I say the title? Decker.
Don't reveal the title yet.
We've everything's
So,
everything's
well,
very-
abbreviation
Tim
is what's on the
knows what the
poster.
title is right now.
DVD.
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 Can we show the official poster? Can
Show
we
the
premiere
poster.
that?
Hey, Tim
The
knows what's
official
with that. Well, that's a
DVD.
great
That's
po-
all we can reveal right
Whoa.
now about the title.
I like
D3.
secrecy here. I can't wait. I'm going to read the script tonight. get
Oh
off
wait, so
book,
Tim doesn't
and,
even. Oh, that's all that
be
Tim
ready to
knows. Is
shoot
it's
on
called
Saturday.
DVD. Okay.
And that's all we
all
got
that
for
Tim
now.
knows. That's
See you
interesting.
next time at the movies.
Wow, we reviewed some movies.
See you guys at the movies. Established.
Yeah, that's from another TV show. They're not going to be able to use that.
Really?
That's from Cisco and
If I'd
Ebert.
say I'll meet
Cisco
you
and
at the
Ebert. I
movies,
fucking was
that's
about to say that.
I know, but
Hey,
that's
Tim does
copyright
from the
from
stream.
Cisco and
You
Ebert.
can't copyright
DVD.
the English language.
Look at it,
Look it
Well,
up.
you can.
You
The
can't
word
copyright the
Pepsi is
English
copyrighted.
language. I mean, he's right. You can't copyright the
Common
words.
use.
Be there at 6 a.m.
6 a.m. on
Ridiculous.
Saturday.
It's like trying to copyright Adult Swim or On
No,
Cinema.
we have a
Can't
lot
do
of
that.
ground to cover. We've got 20 episodes and the 2-hour finale. We've got to get your scenes for all
2-hour
of them.
finale.
Okay. See you then.
See that?
Greg is on the ball with this shit. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Hey Tim, what happened to the 2 popcorn classics I fucking remember? Never didn't allow it. Sure. I get in the cinema Lore DVD had to be cancelled, but I would have loved to see the full. Yeah, me too, man. I really wish it would. Maybe one day it will snake its way back in. I mean, obviously, it's a bit complicated now because Decker is not part. They can't do Decker anymore on cinema because it's tied up with Adult Swim, and it's Deniker now. But you know, they might find a way, right? Surely. They could call it Decracula or some bullshit. Like, here's one that you might have not have picked up on. It took me a while to pick up on this. Deck of Cards is obviously a Decker film. Deck of Car. Decker. Can you fucking believe that? Deck of Cards, Decker. Deck of Car, Decker. Fucking crazy. The layers upon layers upon layers upon layers. Yeah, that's true. They did kind of do the same thing, but, you know, we would love to see Decker versus Dracula realised for real, you know what I'm saying? Okay, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Decker versus Dracula, the newest season of Decker. Very exciting. 1:01 a.m. Just finished editing. Damn, Greg edited this as well. Enjoy the best Decker yet. Countdown to history, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that White House. Brand new set. No green screens here, ladies and gentlemen. It's fucking crazy. Decker gotta get. It's my oldest and best friend, Decker. Here we go, everybody. VFA, there's the logo, everybody. The first time you ever see it. God, it's like being at the movies, man. Oh, it's like Saw or Halloween even. James Dean's alive, everybody. Let's go. There's the classic Decker skull we all know and love. This is literally just a Halloween theme, but it's not. Great credits so far. Written and directed by Greg Turkington. Where's Tim's name? Based on a character created by executive producer Tim Heidecker. There we go. Oh, 600 hours, as it usually is. Aww. There he is, everybody. Tom Cruise, Heidecker Jr. and Ayaka in their film debut, everybody. Their show debut, movie
President
debut.
Davidson's office. Yes,
Ayaka's
but he's
little
in a
squint
meeting.
eye.
Can I take a message?
What a great
Okay,
actress,
thank
man.
you.
That's set. There he is.
Bigger every day.
Yes, he is.
Oh, there's Decker,
Is
everybody.
Davidson in?
Is he expecting you?
He called me.
That's music, man.
I'm sorry. Go right in, Mr. Decker.
Oh.
Tom Cruise. Maybe
Tom
one
Cru-
day he'll become an agent like Jack Decker.
I hope
Tom
so.
Cruise is always suffering, man. It's so sad. Never happy, poor guy.
What do you want, Mr. President?
Ducky.
Let's just point something out first of all. Like, say what you will about Greg Turkington's ability, but his understanding of music composition is fucking great. There's no music playing over each other. All the music is nicely timed with the dialogue and shit. It's so funny.
You look like hell.
You don't look so hot yourself. The difference is, I've been in Afghanistan for the past 3 months
Here we go.
fighting the terrorists in the hills of Bora Bora, fighting a war on your behalf. I haven't even had time to go home and take a shower and a hot shave.
A hot shave.
Please.
That's what the beard's for then. The set
It's so
design, man,
important
it's
that you
beautiful.
needed to see me immediately.
Decker,
It's like I'm actually
wanted
there.
to personally apologize face to face for my actions that caused the Hawaiian terrorist invasion.
Oh, we forgot about that.
President, I told you to do 3 things. Close the borders for foreign immigrants, follow the Constitution.
He's
and
got his
use our
ear piercing
strategy to
holes
defeat
there.
terrorism at any cost. You failed on all 3 fronts.
Well, at least Greg's still including
I
the
apologize, and I'm going to resign
right-wing
from the
rhetoric
presidency
in the
tonight
script, you know what I
on
mean?
national television. I wanted to tell you first.
Appreciate that. This is the hardest decision you'd ever have to make.
Hmm.
And now we'll have a chance to rebuild this country and make America great again.
MAGA.
Yes, this is the president, but
I was tuning into the odd cinema, right? The great odd cinema, the cinema with the Tim Heidecker. And he said, "Make America great again." We like that.
I'm in a
We
meeting
like
with
that.
Special Agent.
We like that.
What?
My God. It says Universal music, man. It's so great.
I'll be in
Gasp.
Something terrible has happened.
What happened? President Jason Davidson.
Look, Jack,
This is intense, man.
I know that you just returned from your toughest assignment yet, defeating the Taliban and
Again?
even defeating ISIS. But
And ISIS,
this
lest we
is
forget.
even a greater threat to the United States, a greater threat by far.
All right, Mr. President, what is the national emergency?
What is it?
Your fundraisers can't find enough money in their coffers to pay for another term? What is the threat?
Where is the threat?
Dracula, also known as Nosferatu.
Nosferatu.
He's risen from the dead.
The
Castle
fucking.
in Transylvania.
I can't believe it.
Gotten back together with his cronies, Wolfman,
Oh,
Mummy.
the mummy. What about the Frankenstein monster? Oh my God.
And together they
This is fucking
created
crazy.
this monster machine.
What?
It's called the Destructicon.
Bro.
Destroy the world.
Supernatural, man. This is fucking
Excuse me?
crazy. Excuse me.
Dracula?
Dracula.
This is our worst nightmare come true. I'll head there at once and take out Dracula once and for all.
Fuck yeah, Decker.
Decker, we need you here to head up operations.
Who's gonna
we
be in
already
charge
have
then? Who are we gonna
Jonathan
send?
Kington.
Oh,
on
damn.
site. He was there anyway.
Special
giving
Agent
a
Kingston?
speech at the monster movie.
Master Codebreaker, suspected to possess the largest VHS collection in North America. Of course, I forgot. It's established lore that Kingston is a film buff as well.
Kington is a good man. I support
Read
your
the
decision,
script.
and I'll stay here, and we'll use the Oval Office as our new command center. We can control the eyes.
Look at him reading. I could just notice that Joe's holding up the script. I never even noticed that.
Control the eyes in the sky from here.
Eyes in the
using
sky?
new technology.
I knew I could count on you, Agent Decker. This is very serious. The presidency.
It's just
is at
crazy,
stake.
man.
It's the only thing you care about, but luckily, Kington is a good man, and he will
Kingston.
find a way to defeat Dracula.
You will. This Codebreaker music, man. Oh my God. Look at that, man. That looks fucking great. I must say, great little homemade set. It's so cool, man. I love it. Decker vs. Dracula has admirable stuff about it. That's like great.
Everything is ready.
Oh my God, James Dean's back.
Spectacle is all set to kill all of humanity. All of humanity.
2 seconds ago. Whoever thought James Dean would play Dracula, man? This is so scary. Greg Turkington is a very creative fella, man. Like, look at that fucking little set. Look at that, man. That laugh. Decker. Greg Turkington's Decker versus Dracula. Great shit, man. I can't wait to see the 22-hour fucking finale of Decker versus Dracula. I think this is the best season of Decker so far. Here we go, man. It's episode 3 of 20. Like, man, there's so much shit to get through. We're not going to be done until, like, 3 a.m., I don't think. Let's get into it. I need to see it. I need to see it. A toothless Dracula, I know. The blood-sucking fanged Dracula with no fucking teeth. Come on. Oh, James Dean. Good intro. Oh man. It's crazy stuff right now, man. Feels like I'm watching Cinemasker's Monster Madness right now. Yeah, just in case you forgot. There's the Decker we all know and love. There it is. The Transylvanian Mountains? Do you mean the Carpathian Mountains? Because that's what they're called.
Agent Kington, we are approaching Dracula's
What the fuck is that?
You will jump on our command. Your mission is to enter the castle, defeat your net enemy, and destroy the Destructicon. Do you copy?
What's he holding on to? Did he hear?
Do you copy?
Yes, I copy.
Oh, he did hear.
Roger that. Stand by to jump.
There's Castle Dracula.
Standing by to jump.
Do it, Turkington.
All right.
Sorry,
here we go.
Kingsland. This guy's great. Look at this, bro. Look at 2D. My god, man. It looks so real. Oh yeah, it's an hour later. I forgot about that. I thought it was the same, it's not. Look at him go, man. He's so casual about it. Whoa, 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 whoa! The Universal music, man. Did he make it? Greg's fucking silhouette, man. That's so funny. It's like Hitchcock, man.
Command center. Command center. This is Agent Kington. I've reached the destination and I'm ready to
Sorry,
approach.
Mr. President, but my
I like how it's 0600 hours in America and it's also 0600 hours in Transylvania. Like, didn't know they shared the same time zone, quite
money's
frankly.
on Dracula. Kingston doesn't have a chance. He doesn't have what it takes.
Decker, why don't you give him a chance
Give him
to
a chance,
prove
man.
himself?
He's a film
Because
buff.
I've been down this road one too many times. I understand that you should have sent me in. That
Yep.
you should have sent me in.
Should have sent him in.
We gotta stick with Kington. He's our only hope.
Bushes. Ah! Look at set design, man.
Decker.
Greg's living his
Spotted
fucking dream
Dracula's
right now.
castle. It's so much bigger than it looks like in the movies.
In the movies? Hey guys, it's Victorville time. That fucking fat ass cross. Dude came armed, man. Oh. This is like the opening to Luigi's Mansion. Where's Professor Egad? He is wanting the place. Oh. There he goes up the steps, man. This is fucking. It's like he's out. It's like he's there. I mean, this must be a place. They're exactly what. Oh damn, well, that's impressive. They're exactly 24 hours apart. Who's in the future and who's in the past here? Oh, phase through. You know how fucking terrifying Dracula's magic is, where he can make doors phase through people? Burn Tim, burn justice for. Oh god. Welcome to the stream, Trench, man. Oh, we're even at that fucking. We're not even at the penultimate point yet, brother. Oh, poor Tom Cruise Jr. His acting debut just happened there as well. Stairs. Man, they have a detailed fucking
You've got
radar
targets
here.
in the main foyer
Evil skulls.
as you enter Dracula's castle. Looks like there's one coming right down the steps. The time for talk is over. Actions speak louder than words.
Actions speak louder than
Kington,
words.
it's time you to step up to the plate
Fuck
and
yeah.
take the target out.
Decker, are you sure
Better
this
take
is
that
the
target
right
out.
course of action?
You gotta fight fire with fire, Davidson. The time for
Oh, this is Agent Jack
capitulation
Decker, he knows.
and kowtowing down to what Dracula's requests are have passed. We should have bombed that castle back to the Stone Age. It's
Back to the
time
Stone Age.
to make America great again.
I am proceeding to the castle.
I'm proceeding.
I was
Good
gonna
luck,
read
King.
his line there.
Good luck, Kington.
Good luck,
The
Kington.
entire world is
Oh,
counting
Joey,
on
so
you.
helpful.
Good luck, Kington. The entire world is counting on you.
Put 3 different takes there. Oh, 600 hours. We're in the castle. Look at that wall, man. Oh, he's opening a door. There's fucking nothing there.
Hello?
Oh. Fucking Christ. That's handy.
Hello?
Oh, he's got the garlic and everything, man. This dude's prepped. What's the table moving with him? This place is haunted as fuck, man.
Dracula?
Look at the magical powers that Dracula has to move tables and shit.
Guys?
Guys, hey guys,
Anybody home?
where are the 2 targets?
Dracula, come out wherever you are. It's me, Special Agent Codebreaker, Jonathan Kingdon.
Jonathan Kingdon. It's Dracula, ladies and gentlemen. James Dean.
I'm
Like,
not
it's just.
afraid of you, Dracula. Come
Oh.
out and face the music. Come out and make yourself known.
Oh shit. It's time. 2 industry giants meet on screen at long last.
Mr. Kington.
Mr. Kingdon.
Yes.
The
I was
Wolfman.
expecting you. I want you to meet my associates. The Wolfman.
The Wolfman. Oh, it's so scary.
And Frankenstein.
There he is. Mark Probst. Is that Mark Probst? That's huge.
Dracula, by order of the United States
What was he
President
doing
of
there?
America, you are under arrest.
Oh.
You and your evil henchmen are ordered to drop your weapons and hand over the keys to the Destructicon. If you refuse to do so, I, as the Master of Codes,
Master of Codes.
will be activated.
Fuck yeah,
Choice
Kingdon.
Dracula is yours.
Come Mark Probst.
Mr. Menton, I will not negotiate with you.
Damn.
I will
Can't
only
negotiate with vampires.
with one man. The President of the United States, Mr. Jason Davidson.
Damn, man. You hearing this shit, Davidson? He can't do
Sorry,
that.
Mr. President. It looks like Dracula's holding all the cards this time.
The deck of cards.
Wolfman, show our guest to his room.
Guess he's staying the night. Is that his room? Where are they going? Dracula's just gonna phase through some walls. This castle's fucking huge, man.
He can't do that.
Sorry, Mr. President. It looks like Dracula's holding all the cards this time.
Oh man, that's music.
I will not negotiate with you. Show our
God
guest to
almighty.
his room.
Oh man, there's his room. Bye, Wolfman. There he goes. God damn, this is so thrilling. How's... I like a bit of synthwave, yeah, for sure. That was pretty lit. How's the Master of Codes and Locks gonna get out of this jail cell, man? This fucking stock universal fucking 1930s music, man. That's going fucking crazy. Oh my god! Man, this is brilliant so far. Can't wait to watch all 20 episodes, I really can't. Okay, man. Here we go. Let's dive right back in with episode 3, ladies and gentlemen, and then we're going to be back with some more On Cinema at the Cinema. Lucky Season 7. Here we go. Oh, now we're truly... This is a real Universal horror film now. Look at this shit, man. Very stylish. Raven is Leon, Decker versus Dracula. Why are we doing silent film shit now? I will not negotiate with you. Kingston remains cool. President Jaden Davidson. Okay. God, it's like I was watching Nosferatu there or something, man. That's crazy. I can't believe they got John Carpenter in to make the music for this. That's fucking nuts. Wild stuff. Excuse me. It's Cinemassacre. It's Monster Madness. We're directed by James Rock. I mean, Greg Tarkington. Excuse me.
I mean, I'm not cut out for this.
You're the
With all
president.
due respect, Mr. President, it's time for you to man
Jaden.
up and take charge of this situation.
Well said, Decker.
For once.
For once.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Good luck, Mr. President. I'll take care of things here at the control center. I'll be your eyes in the sky.
Eyes in the sky.
With you holding down the fort here. I mean, everybody knows that you're the one that actually deserves being sit into this.
Everyone knows Decker should be the president. Yep.
Without-
Yep. Nope.
Without due respect,
Go on.
Mr. President, you know I have no interest in your job. And I'm much...
He's taking careful consideration in his
Well,
words
I'm
here.
much better.
Well.
I'm much better out there in the field instead of sitting up here in the high castle, sitting on that throne.
That throne.
Sitting on the throne.
Yeah, throne. Good job.
I would never have that noose around my neck.
Is he going off script or something? What's going on here?
Government, special
Oh, it's just
interests
like-
controlling me like a puppeteer, as they have done for you for these past so many years.
Well, you are going to be acting president while I'm in Transylvania. Are you sure you're up for it?
Acting
Of course
President
I can,
Decker?
but I will not be president 1 second longer than I am required to. I will not be running for office. I refuse to take $1 from the special interests.
Mr. President, Air Force One is waiting for you on the White House lawn to take you to Transylvania.
Hi, Sayaka.
Good luck on your flight. I will be monitoring you from above.
Eyes in the sky.
Good luck, Mr. President.
There it is.
Acting
President Decker, man.
Under better circumstances, perhaps I'd like the sound of that. But now I have the weight of the world on my shoulder. If Dracula does win, then I will.
Then what?
On my watch.
That was phenomenal acting, man. Tim's a natural. That little sad wave. Oh, that's ominous. Sudden rain.
I hope Davidson doesn't capitulate to Dracula, and
Why do we keep saying the word capitulate?
we hope that the founding fathers watch over us and make our country great again.
Make the country great again.
Please help me, founding fathers, to make the right choices.
They have no room to take off.
Is like being CEO. If I was president, that would be what I would want to do.
Joe's scared. Was that Greg speaking there, trying to direct? Oh, they missed him there. Stop fucking waving at us. It's raining indoors. On you go. There it is. Oh my fucking, don't you wave. Don't you motherfucker stop waving. Oh, there he goes.
Godspeed, former President Davidson.
Godspeed.
Hopefully you will come back to this Oval Office.
Hopefully.
You are in grave danger.
You are in grave
Dracula is
danger.
holding all the cards on this one.
Eye in the sky 2.1.
Only 48 hours.
What was that? Did I say Shutterstock?
Only 48
Pink stock. The fucking lightning in his stock fucking image. That's funny.
until I destroy the world.
The way. Man, that's like authentic Frankenstein monster acting, man.
Davidson is my fly. He's just walked into my web.
Ha! What now? Oh my fucking god, the waving!
I hope this works. The last thing I want to be is president.
We know.
Oh, Mr. President,
Oh, the mummy!
welcome to Transylvania.
My god, SpongeBob music!
I trust your voyage was most pleasant, eh?
Yeah?
Hello, Dracula. I demand to know what you did with Special Agent Jonathan Kington.
Well
He's
said, man.
resting comfortably
Special
one of our
Agent
master's suites.
Jonathan Kington.
Dracula,
Huh?
you have threatened the whole world. And you have made an enemy out of the greatest superpower that this planet had ever seen.
Fucking tell him, Davidson.
How dare you,
How
Dracula?
fucking dare you, vampire cunt.
I will not negotiate with you further, Mr. Davidson.
What?
I will leave you in the capable hands of one of my associates.
Man, James Dean's not lost his
Mummy.
chops at all. The mummy.
Davidson, this is sabotage. Get out of there.
Get out of there! Ah! Help! Get off him, Mark! Help him! What's he doing to him?
You can hear me, please.
What is Mark Brooks doing to him? Just rubbing him down. Where's Tom Cruise, Heidegger Jr.?
He fell into the rabbit's nest again.
He's just fucking rubbing him up.
Possible scenario. He's been
Oh
captured
my
just like a
god,
fly
for
in a
Joe,
spider's
he's getting
web.
violated. Oh. Everybody. Oh, not Jason Davidson, man. Why did we send the president? They're just slowly dismantling the White
Kingpin.
House.
This is Acting President Jack Davis Decker.
Jack David Decker.
You, give me a status report at your earliest convenience.
Acting President Decker.
He got
there's a
taken
call for
by
you on
the
the
mummy.
hotline.
Didn't you not see? Who could it be?
This is Acting President Jack Decker. Who is it?
Who is it?
I'm still alive.
Abdul! No way Abdul makes an appearance in this. He's
Abdul,
still alive?
My enemy.
My enemy.
You're a traitor. What do you want?
What does the script
We
say?
are in the middle of a national crisis.
Precisely. The Taliban and
Yeah,
Al Qaeda
Abdul.
network has
In
been
Egypt.
monitoring Dracula's movements for quite some
Good
time.
lighting.
We feel that he poses a threat to our interests and our oil fields.
I don't
Good
care
Mark
about
just slowly losing the
Taliban
accent.
oil fields. Dracula is going to blow up the whole world.
Isn't that the
Every man,
iconic
woman,
Jack
and
Decker
child on
phone
Earth.
that Abdul's using?
That is why I've called you, Decker.
Decker.
The only way
What the
we
fuck?
can stop this threat is by working together. The combined forces of the U.S. military and the Taliban.
Oh my god, I forgot. This is when Tim Heidecker goes, you're fucking completely ruining Decker because Greg Turkington wanted the tour bus and all. And then now suddenly he's in fucking the Grand Canyon. That's an iconic Taliban location. Yeah, so we're about to hear the crazy plot twist that the Taliban and the United States are going to team up to fight Dracula.
Taliban's guerrilla fighters are the only way we can take out Dracula once
You can
and
see
for
Tim's
all.
face is like, what? Not a fan of that.
That sounds like a deal with the devil. No thanks, Abdul. I will never work with terrorism.
Decker, you must listen. This is our planet's only home.
Damn.
There is
This is our
an
planet's
old
only
Arabic
home.
proverb: "The enemy of my enemy is my friend."
Oh, did the Arabs come up with that?
Decker, I am your only hope. You need me.
Ah, this is fucking crazy drama right now, man. What's Decker gonna do? He's dedicated his whole life to fight the Taliban.
Abdul, you've got a deal.
Tim's like, what?
The president is under attack, and
He's under-
Dracula.
Take your time.
Okay.
Okay. I just gave up. He does not like the script anymore. Okay. The fuck? Why is Greg just spinning in circles? This is crazy, man. I can't believe the Taliban in America are going to unite forces to fight the supernatural deity that is Dracula. There he is. Oh, the unite, the unity here. Yeah, this is getting fucking wild, man. I cannot wait for the 2-hour movie at episode 20, man. I really cannot. Before we get to that, we've got some more reviews to do, baby. Here we go. So we got a review of the 2015 film Goosebumps, which I remember coming out. Jack Black was in that. I think Jack Black plays R.L. Stein in it. I've read a few Goosebumps books. Never watched the film. Don't think the film is maybe that good. And then we got a review of... this is something that's much more up Tim Heidecker's alley, I think. Bridge of Spies. A Steven Spielberg movie. We know who Steven Spielberg is. He makes movies. Yeah, but the Cold War... Yeah, this has Tim Heidecker written all over it. Here we go.
Roll camera, lights, action, and action. This is a great movie.
Lights, action, and
music.
action.
Only show
Music.
where the reviews are as fresh as the popcorn. It's on cinema.
Oh,
at the
damn, that was
cinema.
smooth.
Lucky season 7.
Where the reviews are as fresh as the popcorn.
Lucky season 7.
Lucky season 7. Why?
Hi everybody, this is On Cinema. I'm Tim
Is it?
Heidecker, and I'm joined by Greg Turkington
There
from
he
the
is.
Victorville
Film Archive, yep. Hey guys.
And the writer, director, producer, and co-star of Decker versus Dracula, which you can currently see online.
Yes.
Okay, and
Okay.
we're going to get to our reviews now. And
we need to reschedule you to come back in and finish the rest
Oh,
of
Tim's
17
not feeling
episodes in
it.
the 2-hour finale, which
Tim's not feeling
is
it.
all written and ready to go.
After we review the movies,
You can just
there'll
see
be
it in his eyes.
A major announcement regarding.
Hey, Gabriel, excuse me, sorry. I don't want to do a Tim Heidecker here. Gabriel Uriarte. Yes, that sounds about right. I'm standing on the Bridge of Spies. He's going to say that. I look forward to it. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Hey, if you're Martin as well, tune in, man. This is a fucking healthy band of characters on the stream, man. This is exciting stuff. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to the Chill on Cinema stream here at the Klman channel. It's wonderful to see you all. We're going to watch some reviews, and we're going to be watching episode 4 of 20 of Decker vs. Dracula. I'm so hyped. I should say, quick plug while everyone's here. Link in the description below if you want to see my playlist for Creator Perspective, the video essay documentary series that I do here on the Klman channel. You can watch the video History of On Cinema, History of Cinemassacre, and the history of Call of Duty Zombies. And also, if you want to be extra, if you want to support the channel and support the stream, support your boy Klman over here and help me buy some more vape technology, my Streamlabs tipping page is down below if you want to send some pennies my way. Don't have to do it. The fact that you're here is more than enough. Thank you very much.
Cool.
Anyway, here we go.
Okay, Goosebumps, directed by not David Letterman, but Rob Letterman.
David Letterman, all right.
Acted by Jack Black, Halston Sage, Dylan Minnette, Ken Marino, Amy Ryan. A young kid teams up with the niece of young adult horror author Raoul Stein. After the writer's imaginary demons are set free in the town of Greendale, Maryland.
It's a good idea.
This is a great action.
Very Goosebumps-esque, right?
Goosebumps. It gave me the goosebumps. I get recommended 5 bags of popcorn.
That was a good review.
I loved it. I kept feeling like this is kind of like an unofficial Tim Burton movie. I kept wondering, did Tim Burton have something to do with this? It reminded me of what he does, and then I started wishing Johnny Depp was involved. So
obviously.
I was a little disappointed that those two guys weren't involved, but honestly,
this is an ongoing joke that's appeared now where
it was
a Tim Burton production, Johnny Depp needs to be in it.
Popcorn
and if he's not, it's terrible.
The phone number of Tim Burton so you can get him involved next time.
All right, quickly moving on.
There's his
Bridge
number
of
right there.
Spies,
Him up.
Directed by Steven Spielberg. I almost feel it's insulting to Steven Spielberg to be seated during one of these for his movie. So I would like to stand. Are we able to stand for that? No? Okay.
Okay, well, that was a nice idea, Tim.
Matters.
Well,
Steven Spielberg, show some respect for the master.
Straight.
I'll give the film 5 bags of popcorn. That's the ultimate mark of respect.
I plan on it. This is directed
plan on
by Steven Spielberg.
Is it?
Acting by Tom Hanks. I mean, do I need to say any more?
Tom Hanks, it's a great
Alan
film.
Alda and Amy Ryan. I'm glad I said more because Alan Alda is one of our greats too from MASH.
Huh?
And this is an American lawyer who was recruited by the CIA during the Cold War to help rescue a pilot detained in the Soviet Union.
Looks like Decker.
It's a Cold War spy thriller directed by the master of cinema, Steven Spielberg himself.
Mr. Cinema himself.
Everyone said, well, I thought Steven Spielberg was retired. And he came out of retirement to make this wonderful movie.
Came out of
God bless
retirement,
Steven
did he?
Spielberg.
God
Thank
bless
you
him.
for working on action movies of this caliber. And Tom Hanks, you've never been finer. Since Forrest Gump, I've never seen you do a better
Since Forrest
film
Gump, that was a
performance.
while ago,
This
Tim.
is 5 bags of popcorn. If you have anything less than 5 bags of popcorn,
You're an
I'll,
idiot.
personally make sure that you never see the light of day again.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna give it 5 bags.
You will never see the light. Greg you just told Greg, if you dare rate this Steven Spielberg film less than 5 bags, you will get killed.
Popcorn, but I was a little disappointed in that it all took place in courtrooms and legal filings
Boring.
and this sort of stuff. I wanted some more aliens.
Rating?
That's what Spielberg brought us in Close Encounters, E.T. the Extraterrestrial,
Jaws.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Rating?
5
Aliens.
bags of popcorn. But I would dock it a few kernels per bag because I do
Oh, I
feel
did a few.
that
Yeah, just a
Spielberg
quarter
is
of the
master
bags
of
off a little
science
bit there.
fiction, and this was not science fiction. This was courtroom drama, and there's other people that do it
Okay,
better.
thank you very much, Greg.
Wow,
And
that
now
was
a
some
very
bold
major
words from the
announcement
master
regarding
film buff.
regarding Decker.
Woo!
Um,
Here we go.
20
This is
episodes
exciting.
plus,
20
we
episodes.
can announce now for the first time there is also going to be a 2-hour season finale.
Fuck yeah.
again. So this
sorry.
is the biggest and best Decker yet.
Absolutely.
That's not the announcement I'm going to make. The major announcement is Decker versus Dracula has been canceled
No.
by me.
No.
I apologize
No.
to the audience for
Yep.
bearing through those 3 episodes.
Cancelled.
If
It's
you haven't seen
over.
the third one today, don't bother. It's a complete waste of time. It's a disaster.
Disaster. Tim's
The way
just
you-
fucking
shut up. I'm not
turned the
letting you
fucking
speak,
worms
but
so
you should hear
fast.
this. What you did to this franchise is you pissed on it. You pissed all over it and you shit on it. And you showed absolutely no respect for the universe that I created through Decker
Unbelievable.
Classified
Yeah.
and Decker
Protocol
Protocol
Hawaii, yeah.
Save the Island. I came in good
I forget to
faith
save the islands on our
and
subtitle.
trusted that you would write a script worthy of my performance, my characters that I
You
created.
did 3 fucking
No, you did not.
episodes.
I did.
You turned it into a mockery.
Oh, thanks so much, Pierre. I appreciate that, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Can't get off of Greg's early foundations. Yeah, the zip code rapist shit is fucking nuts, man. I thought that would be a pretty interesting. I thought that was a really interesting angle to go with because the whole reality warping stuff with the fake feud with John Singer and stuff is very much a precursor, a sign of things to come with On Cinema, which does the same kind of stuff, the feuds and all this kind of stuff, this fictional world that they created with Zip Code Rapists. It's very, very cool stuff. But thank you very much for watching it again, my friend. I really appreciate it, man. I really do. Next, more documentaries of this caliber to come.
Turned into a joke. Dracula. Who cares about Dracula?
If you have never listened to Zip Code
episodes.
Rapists,
Shut up!
Film them.
Hey! Shut up! I'll
Christ.
punch you in your mouth. Second
So
of all,
angry.
you showed blatant disrespect.
there's a really good
for
song that Zip Code
America,
Rapists did
American
called
values by
Happy
the
Like Larry. You should
capitulation
listen
of
to it. It's a
Decker
really
with
good
the
song,
Taliban.
unironically. It's
Never in
probably
a million
a
years
good
would
song.
Decker and the Taliban
Plot twist.
collaborate
told you.
in order to protect
The
the world from
Taliban
a fictional
America thing
character.
is
You have ruined your
not a
chances
thing that
of
Tim
becoming
likes.
a director, writer, producer of content.
Wait and see how it
Of
turns
content.
I'm
out.
not waiting to see because I'm not coming back to set. This is
This
and-
beard
Oh,
doesn't fit
wow,
the Decker
Dennis, I
anyway. You're the
really
one that
appreciate that,
shits
man.
all over it
I
when
know
you show
that
up to
On
set with
Cinema
a
is gonna.
dyed
There's a
black
few
beard that-
On Cinema centric content creators out there. I really appreciate that, brother. That's really, really. It means a lot to me, man. I really hope that the other topics that we cover will have the same kind of caliber as that one. I really appreciate it, man.
Jack
Thank
Decker
you.
would
It means
never
a lot.
wear.
That beard is not dyed. It's natural. It's how my hair comes in.
The beard does
First of all,
not
you need
dye.
Decker, any action. You need
know,
to
you-
bring in the action right away.
Well,
like
there
I
was
did
no
with
action in the
Hawaii.
first 3 episodes of The
Oh, yeah, the action
Sopranos.
was
Screwed up. Why
straight
you
off.
make it
Popular
screwed up? You
series
don't know
of
what
all
you're
time.
doing. You have no idea what you're doing.
In Moonraker with James Bond, they took
Moonraker.
James Bond to outer space. That was at that time the most successful James Bond
Man,
movie
Greg's
of them all.
desperate fight in
Shut
this
up.
corner here.
This is the biggest mistake of my life ever giving you the responsibility of those
Fuck
keys
me.
to my beautiful Corvette.
Those keys
I've
to my
never
beautiful
heard
Corvette.
more negative reactions to anything in my life than those first 3
I
episodes.
liked it,
of
man.
Decker
I've
versus
never heard more
Dracula.
positive
Well, then you're
reactions.
not
There we
looking in
go,
the right
yep.
places. I've seen more 1 stars, more downvotes, more
Damn,
dislikes.
damn.
I've seen the exact
People wrote-
opposite.
People are throwing it
Horror
under the bus.
movie fans
It
love
is-
it.
I'm a horror
and
movie fan.
Deckerheads
First
love
of
I'm a
all, and
Deckerhead
that
too.
fraud, that James Dean that you picked out of a trash can.
It's James Dean,
whatever
it's the
his
real
name
one.
is, the James Dean
James
guy.
Byron Dean.
He's not
Tim
James
Heidecker's
Dean.
off the
James
mark
Dean
here, man.
died
I'm not
many
gonna
years
lie.
ago. You've been
And that's
duped
one of the
by him.
special things
The
about
poop-
this is its return to the silver screen. James Dean is back.
Well said,
Rebel
Greg.
Out
Well
Now,
said,
Taste
Greg.
of Aiden, Giant, and Decker versus Dracula. the 4 films of James Dean.
I
think
apologize
he's
that
fantastic
you-
in this. There's a lot of buzz about this right now.
There is not a
people are
lot of buzz.
talking.
The buzz is bad buzz, and it's people
bad
are angry
buzz.
and upset that we destroyed the characters.
They're angry that you're
and-
destroying the series. I'm going to keep it going with
No,
Mr.
you're
Yeah,
not
fuck
going to
you,
keep it
Tim.
going because I forbid you to ever go on set and work with the characters Jason Davidson, Decker,
All right, let's change it to
Abdul,
Jason
Kington.
Donaldson.
Those are all completely forbidden for you. And sorry
Well,
that this had
we'll
to
change
happen.
the name
this
of the
way.
show to Becker.
I apologize. that
Becker?
you used creative control. It was
Becker.
my mistake. It was out of line.
Well,
that
no,
I
it's your
should've-
mistake to.
Oh, at least you're
on
apologising,
screen.
Tim, eh?
Surely
You're
more
taking a
people
high
have had
ground,
chance.
you
In the
motherfucker.
parlance
Tune
of
into
your horror,
Becker
in the parlance of your
versus-
horror movie language, R.I.P. to Decker
In the
versus
parlance
Dracula,
of your
it's the
horror
last
movie
time.
language
And
is
my
great.
And in
audience
the
is going to have to
part,
suffer through
in,
that.
in the language of
thank-
horror
Oh, come on,
movies,
Tim.
Becker versus Dracula Rises.
Yeah,
from the
Becker
crypt.
versus
Thank you
Dracula.
very much. We're wrapping it up
James
for today.
Dean is
and you're
back.
forbidden to work if you want to work on cinema.
This is
then
so
you don't touch the
fucking
Decker
funny. Yeah, there we go.
franchise again. I
The
apologize.
You're going to
penultimate.
get so much hate
Predator.
mail over this because people are going to want to know how these episodes turned out.
You ruined-
And you don't pull
you
a
had one
plug on
chance, you
something.
ruined it.
No, I didn't
There's one
ruin it.
chance
You
you
need to
ruined
watch, you're going to get so much hate mail.
You're gonna get
You're
so
never
much
gonna
hate mail,
open
man.
your inbox again and not have it explode in your face with hate mail.
Well said, Greg. Greg's not happy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Decker vs. Dracula is officially cancelled. A bit of a bummer, but don't worry, folks. At least we have one final episode here to round it off. This is the end of Decker vs. Dracula, apparently, which is a bit of a travesty, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Greg Turkington's Decker vs. Dracula has been cancelled and will not ever return, says Tim Heidecker, the star, executive producer, and creator of Decker. That's what the gun's for. Spoon out of his misery. What a tragedy, man. What a tragedy. Is this still going? Is this just the episode or am I fucking tripping? Greg's most potent turned into the premeditated. Fucking hell. Just all layers from Greg. Oh, weapon. Mailbag ambush. You just gotta stuff the fucking ballots. Is this it? What the fuck is going on right now? Is it done? No. Is it finishing now? There we go. Put my hand down and I can put my hand down now at least. Oh my fucking god, come on. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. I'm like an empty bottle, drained of everything left in my mind. Kicking out life on the dark side, running on the blind at the end of time. This motherfucker is what a bastard, man. This is the whole episode, huh? Come on. Well, at least we can jam out for a while. You all know the chorus? Fill me up again. Fill me up again. Fucking hell. Again. Fill me up again. Yep. Just a reminder, everybody, Decker vs. Dracula has been cancelled and will not ever return. So says Tim Heidecker, the star executive producer and creator of Decker. So, you know, just in case we forgot. This song's called Empty Ball, and it's by a band called Dekar, I think, as well. I don't remember who released it, but, you know, good song, but I bet Tim Heidecker must have paid hella money to get this song on here. From Dekar. That was great. Is it over? Nope. Anything else? No? I'm like an empty bottle, drained of everything left in my mind. Checking out life on the dark side, road to the end of time. That's quite enough of that. That's quite enough of that. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of Decker vs. Dracula. That was a great conclusion. Answered a lot of the questions that we wanted answered, I think. Yeah, I'm glad that was a good. They finished all up. They wrapped it all up pretty good, so I appreciate that. Anyway, we've got a review here of another fucking Paranormal Activity film, and it's called The Ghost Dimension. One of the stupidest fucking names for a film I've ever heard in my life. Yeah. Paranormal Activity is okay. There's some films I like. The first one's pretty good. And Paranormal Activity, the marked ones, is one of the funniest films I've ever seen. I watched it in the cinema and I laughed throughout the whole thing. And then we've got a review of Gem and the Holograms. My favourite episode of Decker. It was great. Like, I had plot, I had music and dance. Gem and the Holograms, which I think is based on something, but I don't really know what it's based on, if it's based on anything at all. So yeah, whatever. Let's just get back into the reviews here, ladies and gentlemen. This will be we'll be wrapping up here. Once we get to episode 10, we will be finishing, and then we'll be returning next week with the Oscar special.
These are great movies.
Great
Join
movies.
me as I host a new show called On Cinema at the Cinema.
A new show?
Where I and a variety of guests each week, discuss upcoming films, and we tell you which movies are fresh and which movies are not.
Great.
Join me at the movies, and we'll give you our honest opinions on Cinema at the Cinema. Join us.
Should I see?
Should I see it?
Should I see a movie this weekend? It's On
Oh
Cinema
my fucking
at the
God,
Cinema
man.
with me, your host, Tim Heidecker.
Lucky season 7.
Lucky 7 means Casino Edition.
Casino
Hey,
Edition this
welcome back
season
to
is
another
so
episode of
fucking
On Cinema
bonkers,
at
man.
the Cinema. I'm your host, Tim Heidecker.
Yeah,
What a
the
special
Dracula
show we
killer,
have
you
for you today.
motherfucker.
It is season 7.
Is
Lucky
it?
season 7.
Still?
And this is the episode number
Oh,
7.
man.
707.
777.
So it's going to be a special casino-themed episode of the show.
The whole
which I thought
fucking
was fun.
season's been
Not-
casino themed.
I'm not going to talk about the movie Casino or anything. Just introduce
film,
some
Casino.
casino-style games and
Not the best.
have fun with the idea that how
Well,
lucky
anyway,
we are
director
to be doing this
somehow.
great show.
Oh, wow.
And how lucky
It's not
you
his
guys
best
are
film,
to
but
be
it's
with
one of
us
his
every
good
week.
ones.
Let's kick it
Why-
over.
why
I
do you
forgotten
think
the
they're
name
still
of the
watching
director.
after you canceled
Hold on.
Decker versus Dracula? There's probably nobody watching this anymore.
And I'd like to welcome my guest,
Oh, Greg.
Mr. Sour Grapes himself.
Mr.
from
Sour
the,
Grapes himself.
Victorville Film Archive.
That
Greg
sour
Turpin
face,
is
man.
with us.
Hey guys, and it's
Hey, guys.
kind of ironic that it's the lucky episode because the audience is unlucky, and that if they
Hey, Peter Fields, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, my friend. Tim Head checking in. Great stream. Not quite a movie, but good, you know. Well, I mean, look at the runtime so far, Peter. It's almost a film if you really think about it. See if this is on the silver screen. Be a 5-bagger, I think. Not to toot my own horn, obviously. But thanks for tuning in. Good to have a Tim Head here. You'll be glad to know that Tim Heidecker has cancelled the disaster that is Decker versus Dracula. Scorsese, thank you. Don't know how I forgot that name. Yeah, Decker vs. Dracula has been cancelled on behalf of Tim, so I'm sure you'll be happy to hear that. Peter Fields, you tuned in just in time, buddy.
tuned in to see
How did I
movies
forget Martin
reviewed, they're
Scorsese? What video was that? Huh.
probably not going to. They're
Recognize
going to
that.
see irrelevant casino gambling and personal problem discussions.
Incorrect. I've got the movies right here. We're going to get to them.
Ah, you
then
got
get to these
duped,
very
Greg.
simple games. We're going to do a Stump the Buff and another surprise at the end.
Ooh.
You're going to enjoy it.
Here's one
Wow,
game that I
jacket.
just wanted to, as long as it's game time.
Yeah, go on,
How
Greg.
about everybody get on Twitter and tweet at Tim Heidecker, bring back Decker versus Dracula, because we all loved it, and
I
he
loved
is
it.
the one who has somehow managed to halt production. It's temporary. We will be back.
Oh,
with
do you
the
think
other
so?
Episodes,
Do you
but for
think so,
now,
Greg?
It's
No.
been halted.
Nah.
Here's a
That's
fun game.
canceled.
Who can send the most tweets at Tim Heidecker?
spite.
Don't bother, 'cause I
Bring
don't
back
listen. I don't pay
Drecker
attention
versus
to the
Dracula.
Drecker?
That's public opinion, by the
The
way.
fucking
Doesn't
spite, man.
matter. What
Doesn't
matters
matter.
is quality, and that's why we'll never see another episode of Decker versus Dracula.
That's the silent majority,
Thank you,
man.
Greg.
Tim's been saying it since
Today's
the
we're talking about
podcast.
Gem and the Holograms, directed by John M. Chu, starring Juliette Lewis, Stephanie Scott, Ryan Guzman, Molly
Guzman.
Ringwald from the old Molly Ringwald movies.
old Molly-
a small
okay.
town girl catapults from underground video sensation to global superstar. She and her three sisters begin a journey of
Oh,
discovering
God.
that some talents are too special to keep hidden. This is a classic, in my opinion, one of the great classics of all time, Gem and the Holograms.
The great classics,
It's,
is it?
based on a cartoon from when I was a kid.
Was
and
it?
I loved this movie. It was a great throwback to the old time.
Is Gem and the Holograms a cartoon?
remembering
I
some
don't
of
know
those
enough
great
about it.
Gem songs. They were kind of like the Bangles or the groups like that.
Or Dakar.
I give it 5 bags of popcorn.
Great review. Take over the Greg here?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a Star is Born type of scenario, but with animated characters who've now come to life. So
I know nothing about Gem and the
it's
Holograms,
interesting.
clearly.
I'll give it that. I'll give it 5 bags.
It's
of popcorn.
interesting.
Great. And second one is Paranormal Activity.
What the
The
fuck?
Ghost Dimension.
Why did
They
the
can keep making
the
these
sinking
for
just
as
get
long
weird
as I
there?
care. I'd watch every single one of them.
And then you'd pull the plug on them after 3 of them, so that people never found out how they ended.
Oh, Greg.
Directed by
Anyway.
Gregory Plotkin, acted by
Plotkin?
Olivia
Like
Taylor
plot.
Dudley,
I get it.
Chloe Sezingeri,
Scissor
and
Excuse
Brett
me.
Shaw. Another installment in the Paramount horror franchise
No, that
guaranteed
is.
to shock all viewers.
It's terrifying.
And that is true. It is one of the.
See the move to the
Talking about
found
jumping out
footage,
of your
man.
seat,
Just
I
fucking
felt like I was
why?
gonna the word I like to use for it is spine tingling. And it was really
If you've never seen
wonderful.
Paranormal Activity,
I
the
love a
marked
good
ones,
horror
please watch
movie.
it. It's so funny.
You know,
It's a hilarious
something
film.
that really
Unintentionally so, but
gives you
man,
a
it's
spook.
fucking
Not
like the
cracks me
Dr.
up.
Sand Forgiveness special. That was a horror movie.
How could they forget about a
Well,
Dr.
it's-
Sand Forgiveness special?
take anything over some old, like when they take these old Dracula movies.
Oh,
and
the
try to
fucking
reboot this old
backbiting here,
tired
man.
Guy in a tuxedo. And we're not going to get into that.
Yeah, we're not going to
No,
get
he won't
that,
let
Greg.
us. He won't let us see the remaining episodes.
Take the high road
Honestly,
on this.
when he got that beard, I didn't think he was right to play Jack Decker anymore.
Why?
But he did anyway, and it was a disaster. But
The
it's certainly
beard?
not my fault. It
The
was
beard
a
ruined it?
disaster. You're the lead actor, and you refused to show up for more than a few hours. Gave a piss
Shocking.
poor performance.
Damn, a
and
piss
then pull
poor.
the plug and have a
Greg Turkington just said piss poor performance. That's fucking wild from Greg Turkington. You can tell he's pissed himself.
tantrum. Like a crybaby, like little Tom Cruise Heidecker would. Because people liked it
Fuck
better
you,
than they
Tim.
liked Decker.
You're getting fucking
Hawaii.
rinsed
Just like
right now.
somebody has to pay to get cast in the Fantastic Four because somebody else got
He's
cast
getting
in
roasted
Ant-Man.
right now. Greg
it's
is
just
fucking going on a
professional
spike.
jealousy,
This
and
is
it's just
crazy.
destroying this franchise here. But I think that if you would let
Tim's
the other
listening, but-
17 episodes plus the 2-hour finale actually get completed and air, you might find that you get some awards.
I just want to say thank you to Dr. Sand, who's has me on this powder called Relax. Which
Oh, I
take
see.
twice
It
a
makes
day.
sense now.
And what it does is it takes
Tim's
all
just
that
throwing this
crap
out here.
energy that
Tim's
comes
just
this
made
way,
this up to be
all
like,
that
nothing that you're
negativity,
saying is
all that
hurting me.
vitriol.
What's
Take
more
it
negative
relax.
than pulling the plug on a show that all these people
See,
depend on
shrug.
for their livelihood and to
Relax.
be entertained by? That seems pretty
Well, I've
negative.
never been more calm and more at peace than I am right now as you flap off at the mouth. And
Flap
I
off.
suppose it's sort of just rolling off me, that powder is unbelievable. If you're ever in stressful situations, take a spoonful and put it in water.
What
or
the fuck
juice.
is it?
And so the moral of the story is
thanks,
instead
Tim.
of watching Decker versus
Look
Dracula
at
and
that, Tim's
finding
like,
out
nope.
an interesting
Not
story
biting.
with an interesting ending and some twists and turns, instead of that, just take some weird drugs
Greg, you're
from
just
some
pissing in the
quack
wind, man.
doctor who's been discredited.
You done? Because
done, yeah.
I'd like to move on to the fun games. Your show got canceled. It's time to move on. lick your wounds, get
Lick
up off
your
your
wounds.
ass, and make something of your life. Choices have been made, and I'm living with them.
Well said, Tim.
James Dean fans are furious too. And if you hang out in James Dean message boards or chat rooms, James
Greg, man,
Dean
you're
fans,
you're
we're looking
talking
forward
to a brick
seeing
wall at the moment,
the
bro.
first James Dean performance
It's
since
not gonna work for you.
1955. I mean, this is a piece of history that essentially you aborted.
Am I going to send you back to Victorville and block you up in your viewing station, or are you going to play along and be a good sport and be my guest on the show? Or do you want to leave?
Yeah, do you want to leave or? He's fine about it.
I'll finish the show.
Well, that's mature of you.
Let's get into these casino games and we can go home.
Yay.
Are you ready to play Stump the Buff?
Hey, we're back with Stump the Buff, everybody. Everyone's favorite segment.
Sure.
Maybe trying.
Okay.
Sure.
Stump the Buff. Because it's lucky number 7 here, these are all questions that have to do with the number 7. Number 1, what 1995 thriller starred Brad Pitt and
Meet Joe
Morgan?
Black.
7? What did he just say?
No.
Meet Joe Black.
No. it's
7? You're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Greg Turkington.
Well, that's a trick because
It's
the
not a
game
trick.
is called 7. Why would the answer be the same thing as the game?
He just
Obviously,
told
no
you.
one's gonna guess 7.
Oh, Greg,
because
you're
it's
being
too
spiteful,
ridiculous
motherfucker.
that
You
you
just
would use that.
Well, I was
explained
clear
the
that
rules.
the answers were about 7.
7, yeah.
Brad
Come
Pitt
on,
was in
Greg.
Meet Joe Black and came out in 1990.
What 1954 film directed by Stanley Donen and starring Jane Powell
I
and
don't know
Howard
this one.
Keel won the Academy
7
Award for Best
something,
Score?
7 Brides for 7 Grooms.
Good answer. No.
Yeah, with Howard Keel, 7 Brides for 7 Grooms.
You're very close. It's 7 Brides for 7 Brothers.
That's the British title in America.
British
it's called
title.
7 Brides for 7 Grooms.
Okay, it's 0 for 2.
No, because the British
Here we
title,
go again with this
we're in
fucking-
America.
no.
We're going by the American titles. America, I think it was called 7 Brides for 7 Grooms.
Okay, we'll look that up and see if there's any accuracy to that.
Oh, fair play. Yeah.
Find out. Well, this is the
Look at these custom.
wild
Yeah, look at
card
that.
question. As they do in Vegas, they've got
Wild
the wild
card.
card.
Where's the official On Cinema, the cinema deck of
This is an
cards?
interesting question. It actually concerns us here at On Cinema.
Oh, does it?
What is the lowest rated film in On Cinema history? So the question is, what film got the lowest rating?
Good question. What could the
History
answer
of
be?
On Cinema.
It was that One Direction documentary that you and Ayako went to.
No, I'm sorry.
hated
That got 5 bags of popcorn.
What is the answer?
No, I hated
Dracula
it.
versus
It
Dracula?
wasn't even a
No,
movie.
no, no. We have a scale. If we add them both up, if we
Oh my
give
God.
5 bags each, you'd have 10 bags of popcorn.
Is it Ant-Man? Oh
One
my god, the
Direction.
answer's
No.
Ant-Man,
Got
isn't it?
0.
It's Ant-Man.
I mean, I wouldn't have given that anything. It
Well, I
wasn't,
give
it wasn't
it 5
even a
bags
movie.
of popcorn. So the answer is, with 1 bag of popcorn
Yeah.
from this year, this season actually, the first episode was Ant-Man.
Oh, yeah, on you go, Greg. I would leave as well. I would leave as well. The fucking bag biting in this season is so
I was
wild.
going to play another game.
Go on,
Got
what was the
these on the way in.
game? Lottery
Game of Money,
tickets.
It's called.
Got some fucking scratchies, mate.
I'm going to give one to Greg to play. I'll just see what happens here.
Oh, let's go.
Hey.
Hey, what do you get? It's exciting.
$1,000.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, just get that.
See you next week.
Fuck off, Tim. $1,000. A brick. Tim Heidecker always comes out on top. $1,000. Just like that. You brick. You're a fucking arsehole. What a dickhead, man. Okay, we're moving swiftly on, everybody, to episode 8. And we've got a review of the 2016 film Autobahn. Good song by Kraftwerk. You should listen to it. Never don't know anything about this film. And Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse. That sounds fucking mid. Let's find out. Anyway, yeah, let's just dive in.
I love this movie.
Oh my
the
fucking
latest
God, here we go again.
chart-topping hits from all the great artists.
The latest chart-topping hits. Have you mentioned a single chart-topping hit apart from Empty Ball yet?
Every movie. Hey, what about new music? It's on.
Hey, what about
Cinema
new
After
music?
Cinema with me, your host Tim Heidecker.
I'm like an empty bottle, drained of everything left in my mind.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode
fuck
of
yeah.
On Cinema at the Cinema.
Oh, who's gonna be in
Great
this?
To be here. My guest today is drummer,
Whoa!
guitarist, producer, band member of mine from Decker is Axiom.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing for the first time ever, Axiom. Axiom Domingue, everybody. He is a co-collaborator of Tim Heidecker. He is a bandmate aboard the Dakar project. I believe he's a singer specifically. Plays a little bit of tambourine every now and again. Plays a bit of guitar. He's a very talented multi-instrumentalist. And if you didn't know, Axiom, his lifelong dream is to basically become the greatest singer in the world, which is wholly attainable. But yeah, this is Axiom, everybody. He's here at long last. Welcome, Axiom, to the world of On Cinema.
Hey guys, pleased to meet you.
Yeah, welcome to the show.
I believe he's a camera operator in real life.
Glad to be here.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's funny. I was supposed to go down there.
These dudes are so rad, man.
To do a final mix on Empty Bottle, and I had some issues, of course, up here with Tom Cruise Jr. being a little under the weather, and he's just been.
Tom Cruise Heidecker
having a hard
Jr.'s
time.
been
And,
under the weather his whole
yeah, 'cause,
fucking
like,
life.
You're not leaving, so he comes up here with his
Potential
mobile rig, and we've been
appendage
sort of
donor.
doing that
Yeah,
final
maybe.
mix.
I can see me. I feel like he would
Sounded
donate an
pretty
arm,
good.
a leg, or even an arm.
So
He's
let's
a good
play
guy.
a little bit of the new mix, because I think the audience would be
Oh
eager
my
to hear
fucking god, here we go.
what that sounds like. Let's just talk about
The new mix.
Yeah, like, I wanted to put some charisma on front because, all this rap music, it's so, like, with the high bass, so I wanted to give you that kind of feeling. Yeah,
It's pretty
exactly,
insightful
like,
stuff they're saying right now.
I like it. I think it's pretty much
Yeah, totally. Like, it sounds really good.
Thank you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Thank God for that.
So you taught me so much about recording. I mean, what's your what kind of software?
You notice that Greg's not here?
I use a software called Sonar X1.
Oh.
It's like
No Fruit Loops?
Just professional software to track audio.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's really a good one, a professional one. I mean, it costs a lot of money actually.
Axiom knows what he's talking about.
It is, and you do get a good quality sound from it. That's what.
Yeah.
But from the
absolutely.
software,
Like, I do
Tim,
this since
stop talking about
ages,
shit you don't know
since
about.
I was a kid, like
And
my
you
dad.
have a label as well. where you
Yeah,
can
I
put
do
it
have a
together?
label. It's located in Europe, and I do some of my business here in LA.
So I think the news is we want to kind of get out there. Is you didn't put out the deck.
Yeah, so obviously Axiom's
I
doing
really
quite
wanna
well
make
for
a great
himself right
album.
now,
It would
and
be good.
So
Tim
I'm
Heidecker is
now
basically
signed
fucking
with,
weaseled in with Axiom.
Recording Axiom.
Yeah,
recordings
to
out
get
of
Dakar
England.
out there.
Or out of
Italy.
Italy.
And then eventually Axiom's going to be
And,
fucking mind
So
washed,
that's kind of big
brainwashed by Tim.
for me. Yeah, I got a
Into
big
worshipping
record
the
deal
guy.
and just
Hey,
I'm happy
exciting.
that you have it.
Yeah.
The
Thank you
sound of the
very much.
fucking
And
lever
it's,
creaking, man.
kind of awesome. So
That's pretty
you guys
awesome,
can
yeah.
check out the. That's it, right? That's the number
Right.
one band in America.
Oh, fuck,
coming
my
next
eye
year.
just
As soon as
started
that
really.
record-
Ow, I'm sore. What the fuck was that? It's genuinely hilarious considering that Tim. Yeah, that's right. I forgot that Tim also does music. That's fucking hilarious. I've never listened to any of his stuff, really. The plagiarism reveal, and they got. I'm low-key. I'm very excited to get to the trial. I'm also fucking dreading it because we're going to be watching the whole fucking thing. I'm just telling you now, we're watching the 4-hour fucking court thing. We're not doing it in bits. We're watching the whole fucking thing. And I am fucking dreading it. I'm looking
comes
forward
out.
to it.
I
Oh, hush. No, what the fuck is that?
got a short story. Axiom and I met at the Guitar Center. I was sampling recording gear because I was thinking I was going to have to do this whole record on my own, like I did with Our Values Are Under Attack.
Our Values Are
And I
Under
met
Classic
you,
song.
and you we kind of clicked.
Yeah,
on,
like I was giving you some suggestions because you seem like you didn't know that much about all that gear. So I wanted to help you.
Fuck
like,
you, Tim.
I've just been doing it with my laptop and everything.
Yeah, we are doing like something much better now. If you wanted to succeed and really
Yeah, man.
do
Axiom's
something that is
professional,
gonna
man.
bring you to the top, you have to,
Take it to another level.
yeah,
Yeah, man.
exactly. It's nothing. You can't do it by yourself. Like
Right.
no way. You need someone that has a
Tim's
certain,
being
amount of
humbled
experience.
like fuck
Yeah.
by Axiom right now.
Um,
Oh, it's so
you know,
sad,
we're
man.
gonna get
Axiom's
to-
like
did you get
up.
to see- Did you see Audubon?
He knows what he's talking about, and then it's all
So
gonna
it
fall
came out
apart.
this week.
It's so
Aaron-
sad.
I didn't get, it's
Oh, a film
Aaron
review.
Creevy with actors Anthony Hopkins and.
No, not really. I mean,
We've
I
been
will.
so busy. I mean, I've been like,
Yeah,
sitting
yeah,
there
exactly. Like
That's what happens when you have to mix a song. You have to listen to
Yeah,
it over.
like-
Start over. Now we're gonna adjust the bass, a couple dBs.
DBs.
Exactly. So,
What do you think about for live?
sounds like
when
Eden.
we're gonna do this live. We have to get a whole band put together, or more people than just the two of us, because I think you'd want to.
it depends. Like a lot of people are like
Who could it be?
using
Who
a
could
lot
they
of
get?
backing tracks nowadays. So we can think eventually about that. Like,
Do you see us doing like tours and that kind of
Oh
thing?
my
oh,
God! Listen to
absolutely.
this
I mean,
guy.
what we're working now. It's
Fucking
really
Tim
good.
Heidecker,
So
man.
I don't see how this is not gonna happen.
You thinking we're
honestly,
gonna?
like,
I'm
it's
gonna
so
stop
good.
doing it on
So
cinema
world
and do
tour.
something I want to do. Axiom or
Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse. Didn't see that either. It's got Patrick Schwarzenegger in it, who's Arnold Schwarzenegger's son.
is that a fact?
I never heard of this guy.
I fucking love when Tim
Yeah, of
finds
course,
someone
but
that
I
he
never
really
heard
likes
of this-
his
of
thing
this.
and he
I like
apes
this
their
one
look.
a lot, and I give it 5 bags of
They
popcorn.
did this in fucking Jackson Hole as well.
Oh wow.
Yeah, 5 bagger.
And,
Good review.
Yeah, this is cool.
Yeah, you never
I'm
see a
glad
5
you're able
bagger.
to fill in. We had a problem with our other
absolutely.
guest, and I want to get a picture of me signing the record contract.
My
Sure,
fucking
It's
God.
something you have to do, right?
Yeah.
To
We'll
when
go
you
sign
post,
the contract, and we'll go out and celebrate, have a big dinner, go to the
and
Chateau
you post a
Marmont.
picture on Instagram.
Say,
Instagram? We don't use
welcome to the
Instagram,
new
Axiom.
machine, Rock and Roll 2.0, Decker. And that's how you're going to know my name from now on.
Uh-huh.
Is
Decker.
the greatest rock groups in the world,
Yeah,
touring
fuck on
everywhere
cinema.
around the world, playing Wembley Stadium.
Wembley?
Empty Bottle will be, I guess, our first single, unless
Yeah,
we record
totally.
something better. So, Empty Bottle, you guys heard it here first.
I heard it.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks, Tim. That was great movie expertise there.
We'll go and take some publicity still, the two of us, with the putting some.
Again.
Like, what do you mean? Sorry.
For pictures.
All right, sure.
like,
Let's do it. I totally want it.
Okay.
Oh, this is so fucking heinous, man. Heinous stuff going on right now. Okay, everybody, we're back with episode 9 here. What's Greg Turkington doing, I wonder? There's the Victorville Film Archive, ladies and gentlemen. Very exciting stuff. So we've got a review of the Peanuts movie, based on the classic Peanuts comic strip and cartoon series from the 70s. With all your favourites, Charlie Brown and Peppermint Patty and the funny little Snoopy Dog, etc. Never seen it. And we got a review. Oh, a James Bond film. Come on now. We love a James Bond review. And it's Spectre. This is the one James Bond film I've not seen. The last James Bond I've seen that came out was probably Skyfall, I think. So I've missed the last two. I've watched all of them except the last two, so I'm not a true Bond head, I guess you'd say. But yeah, let's just find out. Here's the review.
I love this movie. The latest chart-topping hits from all the great artists. We'll go see every.
As you may have noticed as the episodes have gone on, Dakar has slowly creeped its way into the front seat over fucking what the show is actually about.
Hey, what about new music? It's
Yeah,
on
new music.
Cinema at the Cinema with me, your host, Tim Heidecker.
How many times have we fucking heard this song already, man? This is actually wild.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode
Oh
of
my
On
God.
Cinema at the Cinema.
Yeah, what
I'm
happened?
your
What
host
the hell is
today,
this?
Greg Turkington, filling in for our usual co-host,
Well, we got a whole new set in here as well.
Tim Heidecker, who unfortunately is not able to be here. The bad news is there's been a family emergency
Oh God,
with
no.
little Tom Cruise Heidecker, his
Oh
son.
man.
We wish Tom the best of health.
Yes.
I don't have the details
He'll be
about
fine.
what's going on. I
He'll be
just
fine.
found out that they were called to the hospital with
He'll be
little
fine.
Tom. So
He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
We all send him our best wishes.
You'll be fine.
I'm filling in
be fine.
as the guest
Best
host,
wishes.
or co-host, or host for the episode.
That's
As you
exciting.
know, I was the host for this show in the past, and so
That's a
I feel
classic
very
episode right
comfortable
there.
stepping back into those shoes. We had a second emergency.
Man, look at
in
Greg's
that
5
when
o'clock
Tim
shadow,
left,
man.
he
He's been
didn't leave me
fucking
the
upset.
passcode to get into the studio where we normally film on Cinema at the Cinema.
Is that what's
And
going on here?
So, fortunately,
This
that
is fucking
emergency
weird, man.
has
This is
been
set.
squashed because
It looks like it feels like I've been forced into a
the
chair
episode
in
here
fucking
at the
Greg
Victorville
Turkington's
Film
dungeon and being
Archives.
made to listen to
Anyone who's a
reviews.
regular watcher of the show knows that
The
I have
VFA, everybody.
been curating and maintaining one of the largest film archives
Beautiful
in
looking
North
location.
America here in Victorville, California. This is just the screening room.
That screening
where
room
we
looks great.
Dub the tapes and catalog the tapes and that sort of thing. Next door, and I'll show you a little bit later,
Excited.
is the actual
Who's on the
archives
camera
where
right
the
now?
films are stored. It's going to take a long time. There's been a lot of work put into it so far.
Oh,
It's
we
going
know,
to take
Greg,
a
we
long
know.
time to get everything completely cataloged
We know.
and available to the public
We
to
know.
come and tour. So we'll keep you posted on that.
Mm-hmm.
Today is an exciting day.
Is it?
is the day in
was
which
Bond
I
Day, of
finally get to
course.
review a movie that I've been looking forward to all year. James Bond in
buddy.
Spectre.
Spectre.
This is directed by Sam Mendes. It stars, of course, Daniel Craig, James Bond.
Craig. I hate the way
Christoph
Americans
Waltz,
say
Ralph
Craig.
Fiennes, Monica Bellucci,
Craig.
Leah Seydoux. A cryptic message from Bond's past sends him on a
PSA.
trail to uncover a sinister organization.
Why is he put the audio from the
M
fucking trailer
battles
in?
Political forces to keep the Secret Service alive. Bond peels back the layers of deceit to reveal the terrible truth behind Spectre.
Its name
And
is-
if you followed the Bond
Its name
movies,
is-
and if you haven't, I would be surprised if you were watching on cinema at the cinema, because this is the known
Yeah, I shouldn't be.
refuge for Bond heads.
Refuge for
You know
Bond
that
heads. I
Daniel
shouldn't be
Craig
watching
is
this.
possibly one of the best Bonds yet.
Yeah.
This, I think, is the
He is
best
good.
of the Daniel Craig Bond movies, possibly of all the Bond movies. I think this is the
Says this
first
every new
Bond
Bond
movie
film.
in which you're going to see an Oscar awarded for Best Picture, but not the last. Once they
Oscar pick.
uncork
They had to
that
take.
bottle of
Had to
champagne,
fucking grab
I
an
think
image from another
future Bond
episode.
movies
That's
will
fucking
also
funny.
get the Best
For some
Picture
reason, they don't have access to the
nomination
fucking
and
graphics.
the,
That's great.
Statuette as well. So I'm going to go ahead and give this 5 bags of popcorn and throw in
How they doing? Yep.
like a coffee cup,
Genius.
styrofoam coffee cup that you would have in your car, but it secretly has
Think
a
stock.
tracking
This is
device,
fucking
'cause that's what
ridiculous,
Bond
man.
is great at, gadgets. And because Tim's not here, we're going to do sort of an estimated or projected.
Yeah, probably 5 bags from Tim.
rating
He
for
loves
him.
James Bond.
I believe that Tim would love this movie.
Yeah, he
It's
loves-
very
loves James Bond.
similar to
Decker.
his own Decker.
Yeah, James Bond.
And I
Decker's
believe
based on
that
James
Tim
Bond, so
would give this movie 5 bags of
Probably.
popcorn as well.
he's a known Bond head.
Okay, our next movie
Heidecker.
today is the Peanuts movie.
Yeah,
And
Peanuts
it's
movie.
directed
There's
by
a little
Steve
popcorn there. You gonna
Martino,
get rid of that?
And featuring the
No.
actors Noah Schnapp, Francesca Capaldi.
That's just a complimentary
Venus
bag of
Schutelis,
popcorn for the
and
film coming up.
Alexander Garfin.
Because we already know he's getting
Snoopy
at least one
embarks on
bag.
his greatest mission as he and his team take to the skies to pursue their arch nemesis, while his best pal Charlie Brown begins his own
Who's
epic
Peanuts'
quest
arch
home.
enemy?
If you've ever read the Peanuts cartoons, you know exactly what this is about. Charlie
the Peanuts.
Brown, Snoopy,
Yep.
the Red Baron, Lucy, Linus,
Peppermint Patty.
Pigpen. All those great
All those
characters
dudes.
are back. And it's interesting to see them in this film in kind of a 3D, or not a 3D, but just it's,
Oh, it is
it's
3D.
not as flat as some of the old
not as flat.
Peanuts movies.
Okay.
I would also say that I would also argue that the Peanuts movie is kind of an inaccurate title. It's not the Peanuts movie. It's
What is it
a
then?
Peanuts movie,
Oh.
because movie buffs know that there have been, in fact, several Peanuts.
Oh yeah, I
movies
knew that. I'm a
in the
movie buff. I
past.
knew that already.
I
Duh.
love this movie. I think it's great for children of all ages. I think if you show up with a snobbish attitude and say, "Well, I'm a little bit old for this," you're going to be
Yeah,
surprised.
you're gonna be surprised.
But
You'll be-
really, you aren't. This is a movie everyone could love.
Of course.
The only reservation I have, and this is why I would give it 4 bags instead of 5,
Oh.
is I feel that
Only
John
4
Goodman
bags?
would have been right for the voice of Charlie Brown. This is something I
What?
noticed hearing his voice in many great pictures over the years of Blues Brothers.
John
2000
Goodman
and
is
so on,
fucking
that I always
Charlie
thought
Brown?
He had the right voice, and if they ever revived
What
the Peanuts
earth are you talking
franchise,
about?
it should be Goodman as Brown, but obviously they weren't listening to me, so they've got no.
Why would they not listen to Greg
But,
Turkington?
I'm going to go ahead and give the movie 5 bags of popcorn, and I'm going to throw
He
in
just said he was gonna
5
take off a
bags
bag?
of peanuts. And Tim Heidecker's
Fucking
projected
Christ.
rating, I
Oh,
think,
this is
for
a
this,
mess, man. The fucking
this
cup.
would be a great movie for him to bring little Tom Cruise Heidecker to. Tim, if you're watching, we wish Tom the best of health.
Oh, Tom
and
will be
when he
fine,
gets
man.
better,
Don't worry about it.
You take him out to see this
Just a
movie.
cold.
He's
He's
gonna
just got
love
flu.
it. I project a rating of 5 bags of popcorn from Tim Heidecker.
Of course.
And 2 Milky Way candy bars for little Tom Cruise Heidecker.
Aw.
Because anyone that knows him and knows the family knows he's always eating Milky Ways.
That's so sweet.
Okay, now we're
Oh,
gonna cut
Greg
to a
Turkington's such a
special
sweet
segment.
uncle,
It's
man.
The special Victorville
It's so fucking
Archives
tragic.
edition of Popcorn Classics.
Ooh. Where's the intro? Oh, bye, Greg. Fucking me, man. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Whoa, fuck me. There's the Victorville Film Archive in the flesh, ladies and gentlemen, if you can believe it.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. VFA edition, everybody. It's a special.
Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Welcome to a special edition of On Cinema at the Cinema Popcorn Classics, live
yeah.
from the Victorville Film Archives. As you can see behind me, we have quite a few films to choose from, And that's one of the things that makes these segments so special this
Exciting.
season.
So, yeah.
This
I
time we're
wanna...
doing a special edition.
I don't
called
even want to think about it
On
until we
Cinema
get
at
there.
the Cinema Family Ties. And I'm not talking about the TV show
We're about to
Family
enter
Ties.
the
I'm talking
darkest
about
arc
the
in
ties
On Cinema
that
history,
bind a
ladies and gentlemen,
family
so fucking
of actors.
buckle up,
in
man.
this case, actresses. In this case, Goldie Hawn and Kate Hudson, her
hell
daughter.
yeah.
Swing Shift is our first popcorn classic. This is a movie
Where?
starring
There it is.
Goldie Hawn, Kurt Russell. It's 100 minutes long,
I love Kurt
directed
Russell.
by Jonathan Demme. And it's a sweet romantic comedy
Oh my god, he's
with
speeding the
exceptionally
fucking fog
gifted
in. He's just doing
performers.
this all the time now.
And if you've seen
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is going on? BFA, everybody. Welcome to the archives, everyone. This is the premiere film archive.
And if you
Ah!
if you see Swing Shift, you'll see the roots.
Oh my fucking
of,
god, man.
Kate Hudson's comedic timing.
Yeah,
which she
boom
learned
mic, for
from her
God's sake.
mother And from her father, the famous Kurt Russell, because How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days is also a very funny movie in its own way. It's
Cool.
kind of a more modern spin on the classic Goldie Hawn comedies, but it's a movie you're going to love if you get a chance to see it, and I hope that you will.
I
That's
hope
the
so
point
too.
of, this
Greg,
whole
thanks.
segment. And we're here in Victorville at the Film Archives.
Good to know.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks, Greg. Oh, damn. Beautiful.
Thanks for watching another great episode of On Cinema.
Thank
at
you,
the
Greg.
Cinema.
It was an excellent
I'm your host,
effort on
Greg
your behalf.
Turkington. We'll be back next week with another episode with your new host, Tim Heidecker. In the meantime, we're wishing our best wishes to Tom.
Oh, you'll be
Heidecker.
fine.
Get well soon, buddy.
Get well soon,
See you
little
next
guy.
week.
The exciting is so fucking, yeah. Oh god, man. The editing. Oh, Greg Turton's a fucking premiere film editor, man. Okay, everybody. It's the moment we've all been waiting for. Welcome to the last episode of On Cinema at the Cinema, Lucky Season 7. With a review of the 2015 film directed by Angelina Jolie, alright, By the Sea, don't know anything about it, and, oh my god, I remember this, the 2017 film, what the fuck, Rings, the weird, I don't know if it's like a reboot, I think it was a reboot of the Ring franchise, I can't quite remember, I don't know, I've only seen the original Japanese version. Okay. Let's go.
It's time to have fun at the movies
Yeah,
again.
set up
Here's
on the
your
movies
ticket
again.
stub. I'd like a seat in the front row. Quiet on set. We're about to roll. It's On Cinema at the Cinema. Lucky Season 7.
Lucky Season 7, this is the luckiest season so far. Oh god. Here we go, everybody.
It's Casino Edition.
Casino Edition.
It's Casino Edition.
Casino Edition. Why is Tim so upset?
Hi everyone, my name is Tim Heidecker, and I usually am the host of On Cinema at the Cinema.
This is weird. This is the setting from the Dr. Sand Forgiveness special, so that means something pretty big must have happened, right? It must have been a full recovery for Tom Cruise Heidecker Jr., which is great. I'm glad to hear it.
But
Truly a
today
lucky
we're,
season.
Not going to be talking about movies.
Everyone's crying with happiness, man. This is great. They're so happy about it.
Sorry.
Take your time, man. I'd be pretty jazzed up too.
Talking about my son, Tom Cruise Heidecker, who passed away over the weekend.
Ladies and gentlemen. Tom Cruise Heidecker Jr. has passed away. The little baby boy is dead. Tom Cruise Heidecker Jr. is dead.
And I'm joined, I have a wonderful panel with me.
Good.
And Greg Turkington.
Oh,
is here.
Greg.
Hey guys.
Hey, guy. Oh, I don't like seeing
Usually
Greg
choked
cry.
up about too many movies.
I know.
Old Yeller. Or Brian Singer,
That's the fucking dub it
Ghost.
film still.
But this just feels as bad as any of that or worse.
God, man.
And if you want to come by, I will still make a selection of movies that might cheer you up. And put together a little care package
Fucking
for you from
hell.
the Victorville collection. I don't mind giving them to you. I have duplicates of a lot of
Oh,
these
Greg.
titles.
You know,
You're a
Greg,
good man.
We've had some problems, I know.
There's Dr. San.
Weeks ago, we had a real blowout. And you helped me out last
God
week. with the
almighty.
show, and
Why is
thank you for
Axiom
that.
here?
Thanks for being here. If you want to say something about Tom, that would be great.
Oh, no.
He was really, really good to work with. Just a really good kid.
Oh, man, he was a good kid.
Really made the scene that he was in with Ayaka, his mother.
Greg cared about
And
Tom
just
Cruise,
wanna
man.
be here for
Honestly.
her and
It's so tragic, man.
for the memory of Tom Cruise Heidecker.
Who's dead.
I wish we could have done more scenes together.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, Greg.
Thanks, Greg.
I want to also welcome Axiom, who's been my rock.
Thanks, Axiom.
Guy who I've been playing music with now for a while.
Maybe no.
And, he's been up here since basically last week, working on the mix. And,
Yeah, it's a pleasure for me to be here.
yeah,
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
Because you had been through similar things. You know, when you're in a band, you're like brothers.
Yeah, exactly. So I want to support you. So I don't really know what to say. You know?
Yeah, there's nothing to say, really.
There's nothing to say, really.
And finally, Dr. San.
Yeah,
He's been
Dr.
with us,
San.
Me and Ayaka.
The fucking
for
child
the
murderer.
past few
That
weeks
is
trying
Dr.
to
Luther
figure out
Sanchez.
what the hell's wrong with him and crack that code. And I'll
Go
be
on,
honest
Dr.
with
San.
you,
What was wrong
from
with
my
the
own
kid?
eyes, I could see you tried everything.
Did you?
And
Did you really?
Yeah, sure. It's so sad.
Should have stopped vaccinating him earlier.
What else we could have done?
wow, what was there to do? You know,
What was there to do?
Went through.
We cleansed the house and we went on, foraging for all.
Oh,
the
yeah. I never
results.
noticed that. There are all the grifts. There's alternative
Garden.
medicine. There's
We
the
tried
music. And there's the
magnets.
movies. Holy
I thought
fuck.
For sure, that was gonna
That's
pull
interesting.
the iron in his blood back into alignment.
Oh, my
so
God.
Many needles.
No, we did. I mean,
So many needles. This is terrible.
Sage, burning sage and everything.
And that just got rid of all the negative spirits. So I really don't know what else we could have done.
Could have just taken him to a real doctor.
Does every band member of the
I
car
did what I
wear
was
doc?
trained to do.
Well, this is the whole
No,
band
those
right now,
people,
Dylan.
where they
This
get
is the
sick,
whole
is
band.
that
This is the car at the moment.
But he
So
was
yeah, they
already
do.
sick.
They
He
sure
got
fucking
this
do.
from the hospital. If you
Just in
take
case
him
one of
to
them
the
dies
hospital,
on
you got a
stage.
real doctor to look at him.
And then they can take the dog tags home.
Magnets from the fridge or whatever it is that you did.
This goes for a
and
flute
it's gonna
circle.
be
I can't.
alive.
Oh, I
Nobody's
bet that's the only
fault.
way we
Let's
can do
not
it.
start pointing fingers at each other or what
Oh
we should
my
have done.
God.
But if we would have brought him to the hospital, he would have even been dead quicker.
You're a
I
fucking
think two things, by
evil
the way.
prick.
The fact that we had those initial round of vaccinations, which I begged Ayaka to avoid doing, and the black mold that existed in that apartment before we moved in.
Yeah, because when
Black
you,
mold needles. This kid was living a
wipe down all the
fucking
walls with
nightmare,
bleach
man.
and
It's
stuff, you're
so
actually
horrible.
you're killing everything, but you're letting black mold take over.
Yeah, refocusing that negative energy into inward instead of.
Using herbs.
Well,
Well,
just a bummer.
that sucks. Yeah,
Too bad.
it's unfortunate.
What we'd like to do now to honor my son is show a little retrospective, a video montage of.
Oh, it's gonna be an emotional roller coaster.
I know you guys got a chance to see him in some stuff, and he was an actor and a model, and he was going to go on to do such great things.
Oh, yeah.
You know, in my heart. And let's take a look at that now. This beautiful clip put together by the On-Cinema team.
Ha! Where are they looting? Oh, there. That's what. Oh God almighty.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the first ever appearance of,
That
on
sucks.
television of Tom Cruise Heidecker, my son. Tom?
There he is. Oh, he's dead.
Maybe one day he'll become an agent like that.
Just crying, just not this poor child, man. Suffering child. Oh, look. God almighty, it's so fucked up, man. It's so fucked. 2014 to 2015. It's so horrible, man. God almighty. We will always miss you, Tom Cruise. I miss you, son.
Wow.
You aren't coming back.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
Thanks, Tim.
What do you think of that, Greg?
It was
In terms
nice.
of where would he have gone as an actor?
How would you rate that out of
We
5
had
bags
some
of popcorn,
scenes,
Greg?
Episode 18 of Decker versus Dracula that he was going to do with Joe Estevez, President Davidson.
Oh, really?
that were going to be a bit of a stretch for him, and I felt very confident he would have been able to nail the scenes.
Oh, of course.
You know, if he had lived to do them, and if the show hadn't been canceled.
And if the show hadn't been cancelled, lest we forget.
I want to share this with you guys. I got this. We got this as a gift for Tom.
Oh.
And that was going to be just a little.
Oh, Tim.
Something that he was going to wear.
Lest we forget.
Would have been good for the funeral, but we didn't end up doing an open casket funeral. So
Oh my fucking.
with kids under a certain age, so we just put him in there.
Yeah.
Nothing on in his
yeah. Okay.
birthday suit.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Actually.
Yeah. Thanks, Tim. Yep.
Just quickly do the movies.
Oh, let's do some movie reviews, everybody.
I didn't get to see these, but Greg, maybe you have
to do Popcorn Classics this week. I'm fine with skipping.
Wow.
Rings.
We don't even need to do the Popcorn Classic. That's
Directed
very
by
considerate of Greg
J.R.
Turkington.
Martinez,
Still got to do the
acted
movies,
by
but.
Amy Teagarden,
You know what I mean?
Johnny Galecki, Laura Wiggins. It's a Ring
It's Rings.
horror movie.
Yep.
Check that out. Directed by the Sea, Angelina Jolie, Brad Pitt. You like Brad Pitt, Greg?
Very much.
Very much.
Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. We haven't seen them in movies since Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Yeah, right.
Oh, Axiom knows
I didn't
that.
get to see that either. I've been dealing with funeral arrangements.
I saw it.
No, that sucks, Tim.
Very good.
5 bags.
Yeah, you should see it.
There you go.
There we go. 5 bags.
I'll give it a 5-bag review too.
That was a great review.
Oh, man.
Dedicated, man.
I don't know if we should have done this.
No. Well, you're doing it now, Tim.
You know,
I
but
don't know
by
if we should
talking
have done
about it,
this.
Getting it out, you kind of get a chance to heal. You get a chance to.
Yeah. It's a
put
bummer.
share first of all, share with the On Cinema audience, who's obviously going to be feeling hard about this.
Yeah, it sucks.
And just reflect on life and wonder maybe there's a master plan out there.
Fuck God.
I don't know. You were saying something beautiful at the service that kind of blew me away.
Well,
Can't remember most of it, but
I can't remember most of it. But blew
bolt
me
of
away.
lightning strikes in the forest.
it's the bolt of lightning.
And some of the trees burn down, and you just kind of let the fire burn, and some of the trees end up standing.
Shut the fuck up, Dr. San.
We're standing today.
Shut up.
Honoring Tom Cruise. I want to end with a song I wrote for my son.
Beautiful. Here
It's
we
a
go.
dedicated song to him, and we're just going to play it. And it's rough, so give us a benefit of the doubt. We just kind of worked it out with Axiom.
Sure.
Not too long ago.
Sure.
And,
There's a tambourine.
It might end up on the record. We don't know. It's coming from my heart, so.
Yeah,
If you got a problem with that.
No, I don't. You're a great instrumentalist, Tim. Don't worry
Gotcha,
about it.
okay.
Just take a minute to tune up.
That's awesome.
Sounds good. Emma, here we go.
Here we go, everybody.
My heart is broken.
Are you playing any fucking notes?
Turn to black.
What is going on?
And my future seems so uncertain. 'Cause he ain't coming back.
Fuck me.
2, 3, 4, time it. Farewell, Tom Cruise.
I miss you, son. You ain't coming back. Farewell, Tom Cruise. I miss you, son. You ain't coming back.
1, 2, 3,
4.
Farewell,
Tom Cruise.
I miss you, son.
This is so fucked up. Why bass guitar? I don't fucking know. It's quite sinister, man. Just the sound of that bass. It's just so fucked up, man.
Coming back to me now. He ain't not coming back. He ain't coming
It sounds so sinister, man. I don't know what that is.
coming back.
He's not coming back. He's dead. Low solo there. Wow, fucking mess, man. That is so fucked up. Yeah, you're really cool, Tim.
All right. Thank you. That was
From the heart.
for On Cinema. Thank you very much for watching this season. See you back.
Oh, the life
here
insurance policy will come in handy
next
for, you know,
more season of
don't worry about it.
On Cinema. And thanks for your condolences.
Psychopath.
That'll be it for the show.
Oh my god.
Thank you guys for
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Tom Cruise Heidecker is dead. I miss you, son. You ain't coming back. And that's lucky season 7. Beautiful ending. Very lucky indeed. There goes Greg. That's so fucking terrible.
Grab some stuff. Got a bunch of egg
Yeah, anyway, back to it.
calzones and stuff.
Get some calzone, yeah. Let's see up.
Japanese food. Hey, nice idea for this.
Where the fuck are they going?
I'm not saying like as a B-side. You know, the success that Tears net. Yeah, right.
We can get like connected with the story.
Oh, fucking frick,
I
man.
guess we should track it. Like,
Yeah, but I just don't want the chorus to get too heavy. I feel like it's too upbeat.
it's gonna be a great song.
It's gonna be a great song.
Record it
I mean,
now.
yeah,
so
I know.
we-
I know
So we
you-
can don't lose that energy.
Yeah, totally.
Lyrically, it's
I mean,
it's ready.
Yeah.
Lyrically, it's so done. God rest. Jesus fucking Christ. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Lucky Season 7. We have 2 more offerings before we go. We've got a little inside piece about the production of Decker vs. Dracula. And it's called Decker vs. Dracula Behind the Truth. Let's find out. Whoa. Tim Heidecker presents a Heidecker Docs production. Date. What? Decker vs. Dracula. Behind the Truth. We're gonna find out what really happened to the production.
Hey everybody,
Hey everybody.
Tim Heidecker here.
Yep, host of On Cinema. What the
at
fuck is
Cinema,
this shit?
And the creator of and star of the Decker movies.
Why is there a
I
crow?
also wrote and directed both Decker Classified and Decker
Did
Port
you?
of Call Hawaii,
Okay.
which were big hits with the critics.
Were
and
they?
Very popular with the
Oh
public.
yeah, 8 for something. Or
I
fun.
wanted
Yep.
to share
Damn,
with
Decker
you
did it
some
again.
footage
Yep.
From the set of Decker vs. Dracula.
Look at all these
That
reviews.
proves my point that Greg Turkington was not only a terrible director,
Was he?
but in way over his head.
Damn, man.
And while I do carry some blame for giving him this responsibility,
Good for you, Tim.
I think you can safely see that Greg Turkington is just not
There he is.
capable of handling the situation.
Is he not?
What you're about to see is raw, unedited footage,
Whoa.
so you can
Whoa.
judge for yourself.
We're gonna see the truth.
I
Behind
think
the
you'll come
truth.
away from this video understanding why I had no choice but to cancel the series. I hope this isn't the end for Decker. I,
Oh,
like
sure.
you, worry that this misadventure by Greg Turkington could prove a fatal blow to the franchise.
Uh-huh.
I would encourage you, however, to not consider Decker vs. Dracula a part of the Decker canon.
Well, I'm gonna do that
And
anyway.
Perhaps I can figure out a way for
Fuck
Decker
you.
to rise from the ashes of this terrible disaster.
Hello, Phoenix, sir. Cute. This takes you back to the podcast a little bit. Here we go.
Casting shadows.
Mr. Ron edited the footage.
I don't think. If you can stay back a little bit,
Try
not. Yeah, not
Try
be
it.
so. No, but keep that exactly where it is.
Mm.
It's just when you lean forward. It's just,
Hmm.
oh yeah, it's casting the shadow so we don't.
Asking
lose
actors
shadow.
to adjust their performance for lighting is not a sight.
Sense of understanding where the space is.
Asking actors to
Yeah,
adjust their
it's not-
performance for
it's not
lighting
sun
reasons
and
is
the
not
oval
a sign of a good director. It's
Indoors,
terrible.
you don't
There's
have those
windows.
kind of shadows.
There's windows.
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
This
you
is
should-
poor.
Well, I don't think you should be restrictive in the way you're using your
Yeah.
body, right?
Yeah, but if it makes the scene so the scene doesn't work.
I'm saying it's the light from what I can see. There's
Sinister,
always
man.
shadows on faces, and there's
Not indoors, there aren't.
Well, maybe
Oh shit!
Skittles, trailer, etc.
Oh, thanks so much for the donation, my friend, and thanks very much for bringing up everyone's favorite fucking Boglin again. Thanks so much for that, my friend. I sincerely appreciate it, brother. Very much appreciate. Yeah, apparently the Skittles meat didn't go down too well. I was gonna give it another go, so I'm imagining the next batch will be fucking delicious.
Well, no, because he's not. He's just
Epic
an
food
actor in it,
hacks,
so
poops.
I would say just when you. lean
Thanks for the
forward, just
donation,
be
my
aware-
friend.
Just keep aware of what the shadows are.
Sincerely appreciate it.
all right.
Okay.
Thank you, Greg.
Thank you.
All right. Good notes. Helpful notes.
Oh,
Okay.
what's going on here?
We're gonna run. We're gonna get to the next.
Oh, he's got rid of those rolling
Yeah,
things.
but I would like a version of that where you're not so negative about Kingston.
I'm not giving you another take. Okay. So we
Okay.
can move on, or we can cut. What do you want to do?
Just
Listen to the director.
I'll absorb that into the script. I'm just reading the lines you wrote. You wrote the line. Correct me if I'm wrong. You wrote the line. Kington doesn't have what it takes. So that's what I'm reading.
Yeah, just you're putting too much into it. Like, you should be a little. You're saying it, but you don't really believe it because you know Kingston.
Okay, so you want to do that whole scene again?
All
right, really quick.
Yeah.
Really
Even
quick.
Joe, I love
Really
that
quick.
Tim Heidecker is really trying to fucking paint a picture that Greg Turkington's a terrible director, where it's actually Tim that's fucking holding everything up. At this point in the shooting, it was become. Oh, I wanted to do it.
It was becoming apparent to me.
Yeah. That Greg was not capable of
capable of giving me the direction I need to deliver a great performance.
That's your fucking
But what
fault,
happened
moron.
Next proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that Greg had, from the very beginning, had intended to destroy the.
Oh, you're telling me this was a fucking hit piece the whole time, Tim? Well, there he is.
See for yourself and decide.
See for yourself and decide. Well, at least let people make their own minds up about it, right? You know.
Sorry, I'm not.
We're almost done. Just like one line to go.
Yeah, but I'm not saying that we got to deal with. We're not. Decker's not going to make a. I'm just confused. Why is Decker making a deal with?
Here we go. Yeah, now he's reading the script about the Taliban thing, like I said.
Huh? No, we're not. I'm not.
Why didn't he read the script first?
We're collaborating with the Taliban.
We're not collaborating with the Taliban. It's just you're facing a worse enemy than you've ever faced before, and you're going to have to fight fire with fire to make this work.
The Taliban have been accused of using
well,
terrorism
I'm sorry,
as a specific tactic to further their ideological and political goals, says Wikipedia. Damn, man. Good source.
With their enemies.
Oh, is that the papyrus font? I had no idea.
Is this
That's a good
do
font.
I change my
Classic
mind
papyrus
in the
font.
next-
Up there with
It makes
impact.
it like the best.
Bless you, Mark
Makes
Poach.
like the best Decker yet because everybody's teamed up for one common foe.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Well,
So it's totally unexpected to the
No,
audience.
it doesn't work for me. I just can't. We can't. That breaks all the rules of the universe that I created. In other words, you just fly out of here.
This is kind of why you read the script before you start
The
filming.
whole idea is that
Get this fly out of here. What
one
fly?
person in this planet.
Do you know
the
about
only
that
person
font?
that doesn't
Oh,
capitulate
Arvando, I didn't even know it was you. What's popping, buddy? I know of the font, but
everybody
I
else
don't know
is
about the
Jack
deeper
Decker.
machinations
If you
of
start
it.
having
But
him
welcome to the
feel
stream. Good to see you.
this Neville
Oh, it's a
Chamberlain
meme?
bullshit, Then you don't have a show.
Well, like impact font.
So
I didn't know papyrus was a big
yes, he
meme.
is. You
I
just
had no
said the
idea.
line that you have with Abdul. You have a deal. What kind of fucking line is that?
the worst terrorist that the world
Fuck
has ever
Dracula.
seen.
Dracula
Dracula's a
doesn't
terrible
exist.
terrorist.
Yeah, this is the real world we're talking about here, and I'm not going to have the character that I created start
This
talking
is
about
a
who's going to
movie.
start
In the
working with.
movie world, Dracula does exist. He's a far worse
Well,
terrorist.
I think
It
what
doesn't-
Greg,
than
I know.
ISIS.
I think what Greg is saying
I'm not-
is
I
Well
don't
said,
care
Mark.
what you think. What Greg is saying.
Also,
Understand?
wait and see.
That
Just read the
doesn't
lines
matter.
and wait and see. In episode 18, you will be
I'm well, my
vindicated
friend.
with some of
Everybody
these
hates
ideas.
flies. Yeah, well, man, I
Change
can't complain.
this
You're
line
doing
now.
well. Chilling like a rock star
You're gonna have to
villain.
change the idea that Decker's
Watching some
dead.
on cinema
In the
at the
2-hour
cinema.
finale, it's not like you and Abdul hold hands and go.
I
off
hope
into
the same of you,
sunset.
Art, my
Okay,
friend.
Greg,
Twists
let me just
that are going to
explain-
take place.
I don't care about
where
twists. We're
Abdul
never going
is
down
gonna
that
get
road.
his.
Because what if somebody watches one episode? This is the only episode. What if they watch that one episode
What?
and they say that Decker now has made a deal with Taliban? I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to say
Yeah,
the
but-
line. So I'm not going to give you the option. to-
Oh, yeah, really? Damn, that's deep layered shit, man. That's crazy. I had no idea.
That's a different situation entirely.
Ha! That's great.
Can we just take a, can we all take a break? Can we get Mark out of here? I don't want to see him.
What's Mark
right now.
Probst done?
We get everybody just. I would think you. First of all, you're an hour late with lunch, and
Oh, you're an hour late for
You
lunch.
read the
Terrible.
script for episode 18.
Lunch
I'm
being
not
late
seeing
may
what
seem like a
happens
small
to
issue
Abdul.
for those not in the film business, but it's a mark of professionalism and which was very lacking on Greg's production. Terrible.
I'm sorry.
Terrible.
but
You
I'm not-
cooperate with this terrorist now,
Either
you
you
defeat
change-
him later, and especially in the finale,
Either you
where the
change.
Taliban is going to fall.
Okay.
Taliban get beaten?
Either you change this line, okay, and lose the plot point. I mean,
But we
maybe
need
there's
to-
other- hold on. Either you change this line and you don't make Decker.
Wow, Greg
and deal with
Turkington's been made
Abdul
out to be a
and
terrible fucking
terrorism,
film
not gonna
director here.
walk.
It's a deal of convenience.
There's
It's
Mark.
a deal of convenience to
It's-
stop the
It
scourge
doesn't
of
work. Let me
Transylvania.
explain this to me. As an actor, as an executive producer, it doesn't work for me. I'm sorry, everybody, that I didn't come as fully.
Yeah, that's
prepared.
pretty fucking stupid, you
you have a
Tim. At least you
beard.
know that.
That you weren't supposed to have. It's not in the script. You want to talk about scripts that don't make sense?
Okay.
Jack Decker is a clean-shaven agent.
All right. Well,
Greg's getting so hung up with the fucking beard,
Not
man.
that kind of a beard, especially, because that's not a beard
that an agent that you would never get security
fuck is
clearance
that?
looking like that.
Well, I established that. With the
What
word.
is that? He just took off. Is that a lab
Beard like that either.
Okay. Someone take this mic off me.
Yeah, it is.
Just do the scene. I promise you, Abdul and the Taliban and all
Oh
those
man,
guys
this is
will
a
get
terrible
theirs in the
production.
end.
Okay.
The drama,
Good
the
luck
drama.
with the project. If you're not going
No,
to listen
just
to my notes,
just because
if you're
we
not
just
going to
need.
listen to my notes and take my considerations, the
I've
sensitivity.
listened to
Oh,
your
the
notes
fucking
all
sound
day
guy,
long.
I
man.
have for this character,
I'd hate
and
to
the
be a
work that
sound
I've
guy.
done to build
It's
this
just so much
character over
fucking
5
shit you
years,
got, so much
you're
gear
throwing
you
it
gotta
in the
rig
trash.
yourself
I'm not
up
throwing it in
with.
the trash. You step away
You're
from me.
throwing
Don't
my
touch me again.
script in the
Your
trash.
crew
You just asked to get a mic, take it off.
To make entertainment, to make drama. It's a disaster. It's the biggest mistake of my life that I ever asked
Nah,
you to
Abdul
take.
doing some rehearsals, quite right.
We can recast you anyway.
And you, if you're
And
smart,
maybe we'll
you
get
walk
somebody
off
who's
the set
clean
with me.
shaven and
I think everybody should walk
With
off
some nice
this
Canon
set,
cameras
show
right
you
there.
the respect that you deserve because you threw Jack Decker in the fucking trash.
Nobody follows Tim. Nobody follows Tim. Oh my god! Fuck you!
We can get someone else to play Jack Decker.
Yeah.
Somebody who looks the part because that was not Jack Decker.
Oh man.
You could play Jack Decker. You can do more
Well,
than
Mark
one
Probst
role.
is Jack Decker.
Obviously, he did Three Stooges in one night. You could
Yeah,
certainly
man, and
handle
W.C. Fields.
Abdul and Jack Decker.
How exciting! This a career opportunity for Mark. He doesn't want to do it. He's just looking at Tim's where Tim was.
Yeah,
It's like he
yeah.
knows what's gonna happen to him if he dares take that
I
up.
mean, we'll probably have to. I don't know if we can keep the stuff we've shot and then shoot and insert scenes.
Nowadays, you can do so much
Yeah, he can do so much.
without even the actor being there or just
Well, you know,
another
every time
person coming in and
I'm
doing
trying
it.
to direct these scenes, and he's just throwing in his bad ideas every step of the way. So, you know, we probably would have been done with the whole thing by now.
Oh, Tim actually did. So all that rhetoric was probably from Tim
He
then.
doesn't like me.
Oh, Mark.
No, because he doesn't like anyone that,
Doesn't like
that
anybody.
outshines his star.
Yeah, quite right, Greg.
Thank you. I'm
Oh,
Yeah,
All right,
those
Mark.
those lines,
see you later, buddy.
and let's regroup here after lunch. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. Judge yourself. If you do that, you will not be judged by God, as St. Paul says, but it must be a real sense of your own, somethingness, not an artificial humility. What the fuck does that sentence even fucking mean, Johannes Towler? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. The intensity, man, the intensity. It's really hammering the point home, man. I must say. Whoa! Damn. Holy shit, man. High Decker Docks. I'm so excited for the next High Decker Docks production. Fuck, right off, man. Okay, the last offering for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Decker versus Dracula, another hit piece here. Greg Turkington's response to Tim Heidecker's hit piece documentary. This is Decker versus Dracula, The Lost Works. Greg Turkington's response to the dramatic reveal here from Tim. Let's see what happens here. Much more upbeat so far, you know. All these responses to each other, man, it's so great. That's the fucking EastEnders fun. Go.
Hey guys,
Mark
we're
Probst
here
in the
in
camera.
Hollywood, California. Below
Every
me
street has
is
a
not
story.
only the place where many of the legendary movie studios are located, but also the studio where we shot Decker
fucking
versus
headpiece
Dracula,
back and forth.
the
This is great.
unfairly, prematurely aborted movie series,
movie
which
series.
a lot of people are very upset was canceled ahead of its time.
Me too.
I'd like to thank you all now for your support. I've gotten thousands, if not millions, of
Beautiful
letters,
inspirational
cards,
music here.
emails, and messages
Here
on
we go with the
message boards
fucking
from movie buffs
fucking
who are
posts.
furious that Tim Heidecker has terminated.
The
what
truthful
was shaping
says
up to
free.
be,
Here we go. This is
a
it.
true
Tim
Oscar
High
winner.
Quitter. Well said.
James Dean heads are also
Boycott
quite
Tim
angry
Heidecker.
because Decker versus Dracula represented James Dean's return to
Imagine
the
getting
silver
one of
screen,
your fucking
his
comments
first
in this
starring
in this
role
video, man. That'd be
since
wild.
1956, and Giant with Elizabeth Taylor and Rock Hudson.
Hmm.
Today we are going to discuss the unfinished Decker versus Dracula finale.
I'm excited.
And we're not just going to discuss it, we're actually going to show you what that episode would have been like had we
Whoa.
been able to complete it using
Actually got some
storyboards,
footage here.
previously unseen
It's like
footage,
this is
and
like
new
bonus
dramatic
features right now.
reenactment to bring this conclusion to you. Now, the original Decker versus Dracula would have been 20 episodes with a 2-hour
Oh, look at
finale.
those storyboards, man. That's
Unfortunately,
phenomenal.
Tim has locked me out of the studio facility.
Holy shit.
I'm unable to retrieve
some of the footage that was shot and bring you all 20 episodes. However,
Bummer.
we can bring you the unseen, sort of reduced
Get
in
this
length,
fly outta
but
here.
it's still there in spirit, the finale. Now, this is very different to some of the things that Tim discussed in his shocking documentary.
Yeah, it was a
Hatchet
shocking
Piece,
documentary.
which
Hatchet
maybe some
Piece,
of you
well
have
said.
seen. I've seen it. I
I
didn't
saw
think
it.
it was accurate or fair at all, not only to myself, but to our hardworking crew,
I agree.
actors James Dean and Mark and the rest.
Mm.
Now we will take a look
Joe?
at what would have been Decker versus Dracula, the unseen
exciting.
finale.
I know, that was such a great drawing. Here we go, everybody. It's exciting. Oh, it's got a trademark already? Wow. Ooh, more Decker, baby! How exciting. They just cut out Tim I. Decker's name. That's great. It's Cinemassacre's Monster Madness. By Greg Tarkington. Fuck them. Oh, this is some classic Decker right now. What the fuck is that back there?
My fellow Americans,
Some flying cuboids?
today I am pleased to announce
Oh my god, this has got one of the
that the
funniest
menace
things I've ever
posed to the
remembered.
world by Dracula
By Dracula.
has been neutralized.
Damn.
Now, it wasn't easy, but thanks to the efforts of Special Agent Jonathan Kington, the
Our
entire
hero.
world is a much
Where's
safer
Decker?
place to live. Now, it was Agent Kington who was able to combine his exceptional code-breaking
Thing's
skills
sweating like fuck, man.
as well as his unrivaled knowledge of our enemies,
And movies.
Dracula,
The Wolfman.
Wolfman,
The Mummy.
the Mummy, and
And the
Frankenstein.
It's the fucking Frankenstein monster,
That-
goddammit.
He cracked
Fury.
the deconstruction code and saved the day.
Yeah, I even have it saved. It's one of the best images ever.
Destroys the world. 10 seconds
Oh,
until
damn.
Destructicon destroys the world. 1 second until
Look at this code breaking here.
Destroy alert. Code cracked.
Got it.
Got it.
Destructico shut
I cracked the code.
You cracked the fucking code,
I
man.
truly am the master of codes.
Truly.
Jonathan Kington deserves our respect
Unequivocally.
and our praise.
Absolutely.
But he did not do it alone.
No.
If it wasn't for the
Unrivaled
heroic
knowledge.
efforts of acting president Jack Decker, already a national hero, our separate
Fucking
domestic
face, bro.
crises would not have been handled
Brother with the
while
fucking
I
gun.
was in Transylvania. But that's not all. There are more
Oh my
heroes to thank.
fucking god, man. That is Mark
Ladies and
Roach's finest fucking hour, man.
I would not be
His fucking face is second to none.
if it were not for the efforts
Oh
of the
my
ghost
god, bro.
of the Three Stooges.
The ghost of the Three Stooges.
Mo,
Harry?
Larry,
Oh, Larry, excuse me. And Howard?
Curly.
Oh, Carly. I don't know
Who,
when.
after being raised from the dead by Count Dracula,
Ah,
turned against
my
him
god, boy.
and drove him
What?
into exile.
We could get assaulted by the fucking Stooges, man. Where are you going, Larry? This is fucking ridiculous, man. Holy fucking shit, man.
Now it is
Holy
no
fuck.
good news, I'm afraid.
Oh my god, man.
Unfortunately, I'm sorry to announce that the Taliban agent Abdul has double-crossed the United States.
Again?
And
Why do you trust this
on
guy?
the run.
There he goes.
It is my hope that he will be
He
apprehended
couldn't
as
handle
soon
the
as
fucking
possible
slapstick
and
hijinks of
face
the Three
justice
Stooges, man, and he got
in a
killed.
court of law for his crimes.
Anyone would.
But on a more
Just throw him into
positive
exile.
note, as a token of this country's gratitude for
fucking Mark
Agent
Brooks,
Jonathan
man.
Kington, I have hereby granted his complete access to the Library of Congress movie archive.
Wow, what an award.
So he can
Good for you,
further his
Kingdon.
knowledge of classic cinema
Classic movies.
and keep our country safe.
Thank you, Jason.
Fuck me.
Oh, and save some popcorn for me, huh?
It would be a pleasure. I just wanted to say one thing real quick.
Oh, of course, of course.
Please, Kingdon, I want to hear it.
There were some people along the way who were afraid that Agent John Decker was making a deal with the terrorists, with
John Decker.
Abdul, and that was just part of his game. If
Hey,
you
listen to
followed,
this.
What actually happened to its logical conclusion.
If you follow
of
the plot.
course, we would never make a deal with the terrorists,
Uh-huh.
and with Abdul in particular, and the fact that Abdul is on the run vindicates that position.
A Final
Just wanted to
Fantasy
make that
villain.
clear. Thank you.
Decker. Oh, look at this. What's this supposed to be? Fuck off, man. Fuck off. Eventually, you can kind of return in Decker vs. Dracula feature film. I'm looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to it. That was beautiful, man. I'm glad we got to see that exclusive footage.
Action. Did you like what you saw?
I liked
I know
it.
I did.
I did.
Folks, we would like to go back, revisit the Decker versus Dracula series.
I would love that.
And give you the full picture, not just a little framework of what could have been, but the series complete as
Oh,
it was
fuck
supposed
yeah,
to
man.
be.
Let's see that 2-hour film.
Now, I've been getting cards and letters, emails.
Cards and letters, as
letters,
usual.
from
And
fans
letters,
all over the
lest we
world who
forget.
say, how can I help? What can we do?
What can we do?
Bombarding
What can we
Tim
do to
with
help?
hate mail is one step, but it's not working. We've
Yeah,
decided
he
to
just
take
ignores
this
it.
to you, the people, so that you can all personally be credited as executive
Oh,
producers,
I love that.
producers, or even have a walk-on
Yeah, that's
role
right, Mark Brooks
by
on the camera.
contributing to a Kickstarter campaign to revisit
Another
Decker
Kickstarter
versus
campaign.
Dracula.
It's not the first time Greg's done a Kickstarter campaign. He did it for 500 movies in 500 days as well.
Let's see it in its full splendor as it was
I'd
intended.
love that, man.
We're starting a Kickstarter campaign. The address is at the bottom of your screen right now.
Fuck yeah. That's
The
it. I
budget
can't
for
see
this is $248
Damn,
million.
I should have sent a
That
card
might
or a
seem
letter
like a
or
lot,
a card.
but it's actually not.
$248 million.
Movie making climate. Pan, which came out
$248 million.
recently, I thought it was fantastic.
Well, if everyone donates $1,
but
if 248
it
million
wasn't as
people
good as what
donate
we could do.
$1, they can make the
Pan
film
had a
immediately.
$150 million budget.
Yeah.
They didn't have a Transylvanian castle. They didn't have
That's
James
actually Castle
Dean, one of the
Dracula, right
most famous actors in movie history.
$3,000
$250 million
for
seems
James
like a lot
Dean.
of money. That's not a number we plucked out of a hat.
That
We've
number
had
changed.
people sit down, piece it together, and figure out what the budget is. Of course,
Obviously,
a big part of the budget is buying out the rights to the Decker character.
Oh, yeah,
as
of
well as
course.
the characters of
Damn, we're
Kington
really trying to
and some of the other
capture this
smaller
fucking
characters. President
IP,
Jason
man.
Davidson. These are all characters, unfortunately, owned by Tim
I didn't know Tim owned the
Heidecker,
Wolfman.
who is not only a
$150
kind of, the
million
creator of this, but he's
buyout.
also the destroyer of
Okay,
it, much as
Tim.
Dr. Frankenstein and his monster. Tim is the modern day Frankenstein, really holding this series hostage.
There he is.
For $250 million, we can get this thing
Fucking
up and
Christ,
rolling
man.
again, and of course we've got a series of great prizes, including an executive producer credit, which
I
can
would
be
love
yours
that. I would happily
if you
donate
donate.
at least
So please get in
$100,000 just
touch,
to
get
become
on Kickstarter, open up your wallets, and make Decker versus Dracula
25
the
grand.
complete Decker versus Dracula
Oh, come
a
on.
reality. Thanks, folks.
Well, he was making do.
And
was
hope
making do with
to see you at the premiere.
I hope so. I hope so, Greg. Godspeed, my friend. Got it. Oh, God. He's dead. The memory of Tom Cruise Heidecker. We wish you had the chance to be the star you would have been. Christ. Okay, everybody, that was it. Next week, we'll be tuning in to the 4th annual On Cinema Oscar special. But first... Oh, yeah, of course. It has to be, right? Yeah, they're just holding it to fucking ransom. That's hilarious. Right, before we go, we have a special request from Dylan here because I said I would watch Tim and Eric's little funny thing, the Body Boys thing. So we're going to do a little detour here, alright? So here we go. Let me just get it ready. A little 4-minute little detour here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to watch Body Boys. Just to see what's popping. What went wrong. I like that. What went wrong. Yeah, right. So we're going to watch this on behalf of Dylan. Because I said I would watch this and I've not watched it yet. So let's do it. A little detour here. A little on-cinema special segment from Klman. This is Tim and Eric, Body Boys, Legend of the Pipers. Yes, I actually forgot. Dylan reminded me on the stream. And I said we'd watch it. So let's watch it. Here we go. I don't know why the quality is fucking... What is this? 240p? We're going to have to make do, I think. Unless there's a better quality one out there. Let's see. Is this the same thing? They're both the same quality. Oh, this
20
is...
years ago,
right.
a group of
The other one was
beach kids
right, okay. The other one was 240p. This is 360p. This is what we're going to have to deal with. Okay, let's watch it.
20 years ago, a
I've
group
never
of
seen
beach
this.
kids ditched their boards and became the most famous body surfing
Acid
crew in the
ropes.
world. Until it all came crashing down.
Damn.
This is Body Boys, Legend of the Pipers.
This is fucking rad, man.
We're just a bunch of kids having fun,
shit.
you know.
We were learning.
This is where you're virgin viewing. Yeah. It's not a Tim and Eric one that I've seen, believe it or not.
Learning to love the sea and catching some pretty gnarly waves along with that.
Fuck
I
yeah.
was having the time of my life riding those
Eric
dope
Wareheim.
waves, and then we met that beach whore.
I love Eric Wareheim.
We've been having a pretty heavy sesh, and I looked up and I saw this beach.
What the
whore.
fuck?
I could see through his
is Tim doing?
wetsuit those peppermint nipples, and I wanted to
Peppermint
bang
nipples?
him so bad.
Yeah, back in those days, I was a beach whore. More
That's
of a
not
beach
Tim.
slut.
I thought it was Tim.
I didn't get paid or anything.
He had taffy balls, and you could curl them up like spaghetti around your hands.
Once you get a taste of that hole, you can't stop. Let me get in.
Let me get in.
Get in, bro.
But the beach whore turned out to be
Eric
more
was
than
laughing
just
there.
a hole. One day at the beach, he
What the
changed their lives
fuck is
forever.
going
We didn't
on
even know he
with
could
this shit?
swim. We usually just had our fists in his ass.
I said, hey, bro, you don't need
Is
a
that
board
DJ
to ride
Dolphin?
me. Why do you need a
Oh,
board to
yeah,
ride the
from,
waves? Just ride
bareback, bro.
I'd give him a little kiss and throw him in the waves, and
Officers.
that's how they learned how to body surf.
He threw Natasha's
Yes.
board away, pushed her in
Shut
the
up.
water. He threw my board away, pushed me in the water. He was no longer just a hole to us. He was one of the Pipers now.
The
He was no longer
Pipers'
just a
skills
hole.
quickly escalated, and they started inventing
He's no longer
dozens
a
of
whore.
tricks.
Man,
I
look at
developed
this
a
shit.
move called the French dip. That's when I take Duncan by the ankles and I dip
What
him
the
into
fuck
that beef
is
broth,
going on?
and I flip him over and lick his head.
There was the cyclone.
Whoa.
Duncan had this amazing move called King Snap. He would get so exhausted that he would
King
just
Snap.
nap on
Go
that
sleep
wave.
on the
It was
wave?
There were some places
The
space
fuck is
after
this?
when I was banging Doug face to face instead of banging him like a regular whore.
Like a regular whore.
That's not my favorite move. I don't want to look in someone's eyes during the banging. I just wanted to bang.
We
Yeah,
would walk
fair
the
enough.
dog. Doug would actually walk his little
What
putt
the
on
fuck
wave.
is going
That was
on?
sick.
Although the Pipers are credited
We
for
didn't last
inventing
long.
these moves,
Damn, I can't
Eric's
believe Tim and
brother
Eric did
claims
that,
that they
geez.
were
Oh, there
originally
he is.
his ideas.
You want the truth? My brother Eric ripped me off. Look at this. This is the tornado, but he
Oh,
just
man.
renamed it. What does he call it now? Cyclone. This
Cyclone?
is my idea, and he's ripping me off.
my
he
God,
renames
man,
it
that's
and acts
crazy.
like he came up with himself, like he's Leonardo da Vinci.
No. He's a
fucking
shit
whore
brother.
brother, man.
And even my dad says he's a little shit son because he lies all the time.
A little shit
Please
son.
don't use him for this documentary.
I'm not gonna listen to that bullshit. He's a liar.
He's a
While
liar.
Eric's brother was allegedly inventing tricks,
God damn
Natasha
it, man,
made a
that's
discovery
crazy.
that took body surfing to the next level.
One day I was body surfing and I hit the beach and I just kept going.
Why, did
And
you
then
sit in
I
the fucking
realized
room?
We didn't even need water.
That's
Damn, you
when
could
the
just
whole
suck
world
anywhere,
got
bro.
wet.
We were body surfing everything. Train tracks.
Fuck off
Buildings.
with this shit, man. What is fucking going on?
Waterfalls. Alternative teenagers.
Yo, things got wicked rad for us.
We were
Wicked
on magazine
rad.
covers. Dolphins were taking pictures with us.
We were hot, piping hot.
Like
the
a
Pipers
like a
were
paper?
on top. But not everything was rosy for Eric. 25 years ago, his peepaw was swept to sea by
Oh,
a giant
no,
wave
peepaw.
called Maimao.
God
I
damn
had to
it.
avenge my Peepaw's death, and I had to surf my Mao with my Pipers. I miss you so much, Peepaw.
So much people.
It was crazy. No one ever surfed my Mao.
It is a death wish.
I didn't want to do it, but
We all agreed to do it. Anything for a fella Piper.
So the
Anything for a
Pipers
fellow
did the
Piper.
unthinkable.
That's so sweet.
They handcuffed themselves together and rode the biggest wave in the world.
What? Yeah. This is wild, man.
While they were riding the wave, something supernatural occurred.
I thought I was on the end, and I look over and it's my
Oh
Peepaw.
my god, his people live?
And he looked back at me and he said,
beautiful.
goodbye.
Bye.
And he went back in the ocean.
Wow, man, that's
It was
beautiful.
a great ride until the 40-foot wave came crashing down.
I'm so glad I thought of that idea. It was totally worth riding that wave.
Maybe for him, but for us, it was a disaster.
He didn't get hurt, but all of us got hurt. Wave
my
ripped our
God.
bodies in half.
Eric can walk. Eric can drive.
That's just horrifying.
Eric can bang. I'm sorry, it rattles when I get angry.
No,
There's no
man.
amount of makeup that
I
can
don't
make
like
this
this.
spine look good.
Dude, that was wicked gnar.
Wicked, sweet, sweet, sweet Narnar. Yeah, okay. Buddy Joe's Legend of the Vipers. Well, I can't think of a better way to conclude this. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be it for tonight, I think. Tunes? There we go. Okay, I'm gonna fucking run away now. It's been a sincere pleasure. This has been a great stream. Great turnout, man. This has been fucking rad, man. Okay, so I'm gonna run away now. Before I go, special thanks to Peter Martin for tuning in. Good to see you once again. Tinda House, thanks for tuning in. Good to see you as always. Art Vandalay, thanks for tuning in. Good to see you as always. Rasak, thank you for tuning in. Good to see you as always. Dylan, thanks for tuning in. Good to see you as always. Pierre Fields, I think a new face to the channel. Good to see you, my friend. Thanks for tuning in. Trenchman, a new face to the channel. Thanks for tuning in, my friend. Blah blah. Good to see you again. Bad Influence. Good to see you again. Marius for Christ. Good to see you again. Everybody, sincerely, thank you for tuning up. Tuning up. Well, I'm glad I could entertain. I'm glad I've been introduced to that now. My virgin viewing, beautiful stuff. Yeah, brother. I hope you enjoy. The rest of the stream. You all have a good one, my friends. I will catch you on the flip, and I will see you on Saturday for the fourth annual On Cinema Oscar special. Very exciting stuff. Thank you, everybody. In the meantime, I will be editing the next video, and hopefully it will be out sooner rather than fucking later. I keep fucking saying it, but you know, we'll see what happens, huh? Yeah, brother. Thank you. Pleasure to see you all once again. I will catch you on the flip. I'm now going to leave, because I got shit to do, baby. Goodbye, everybody. Safe travels. Enjoy the rest of your day or evening or whatever fucking time you're in. Yeah, just enjoy it. Did the video in your stream below? Oh, fuck off. I've been given a fucking copyright thing already. What was that for? Probably fucking James Bond or something. Oh well, I guess we'll deal with that after the stream ends.